What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Tiege Hanley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Tiege Hanley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with us. Thank you for rocking out on After Hours. I got my friends Molly. Q Diddy is having some audio issues, so that's why we're a little slightly bit late. Got my dog Slimmy in the building, and then Carrie got glasses on. And I was asking, I said, Carrie, what's up with the glasses? What's going on? Did somebody beat you up? I don't know what's going on. Carrie, what's going on with the glasses?
Well, my husband and I, we've been having some tough times. No, no. I'm kidding. Don't you clip that up, Anton. Um, no, the past like 2.5 days, I think I got maybe about 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep.
Why?
So because I was helping my husband do this rider for an artist he's working with. So we had to
Mm,
kind of burn some all day, all night oil.
I
So
got you. Well,
my
you got your
eyes are a
stunner shades on.
little puffy.
You got your stunner shades on. We rocking with it. So we gonna switch it up tonight. All right. So I think what I'm going to do going forward is I'm gonna have a theme every single night of the week. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. You know me, I'm always experimenting and trying to figure it out. But I got 5 different subjects, 5 different clips in addition to our own personal issues that I'm sure that we'll get into like we always do every single week. But before we do that, how's everybody doing? How's everybody checking in? How's everybody's week going so far?
Oh, it's cool. It started crazy, but it's cool. No,
Why you say it started crazy?
boy, I got stuck on that bus in the
What?
snow.
Oh, got stuck in the snow on the bus.
Yeah, man, I was going up this hill, and I pulled over to let a passenger on. That mud did not move when I was trying to pull away. I was like, "Yo, what's up?"
So
Man,
what happened? Y'all got to call a huge tow truck.
no. Basically, I just had to go in reverse. But it's
Okay.
it's it's dangerous to go in reverse, with a bus. So you just gotta be really careful. So they had to have a supervisor come out. They
Yeah.
had to put down salt. They had to salt the whole area down. But they cut that hill off. They cut that part of the route off because of that though. So
Okay.
nobody could go up that joint for the rest of the day.
All right. What's going on, Molly? How you feel?
I'm doing okay. Been a busy week running errands.
Okay, I'm feeling that. I look like my week is gonna be crazy and busy because um I got 2 birthdays that I got to deal with both Rita and
Hello.
Ain't no motherfucking way, dog. Ain't no motherfucking way. Oh shit.
but I got 2 birthdays that I got to deal with this. Actually, I already dealt with them. I already got my daughter her car, and
Woo!
And Rita don't care about stuff. All she care about is going out of town. So, what do you get the person that has everything?
It depends on what that person means to you.
Experiences.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. More experience.
It's pretty interesting.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
For life.
What experiences though? What else is there to experience?
It's always something. What's she into? What are they into?
All she like to do is shop and travel and
Does
go
she
to the
like
doctor. Go to the doctor to make sure she in good health. That's all she care about. Lots of doctor's appointments, shopping, working out, and traveling. The same thing that every other woman do and won't. I think y'all all the same. Y'all just doppelgangers in different skin.
You
That's
can you
all
can
the
you
fuck
can
is
you can upgrade to grade A peen instead of the custom issues grade C peen that you probably usually give her.
I
What? What?
give, I give grade A all the time. That's a part of great experiences.
Buy a massage table and some oil, hook her up.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. All right. So, anything else before we get started with the show?
It's been a great month. It's been the best last month of my life.
Really? Why you say
Mhm.
that? Because you in love?
I think I'm in love. I
I about to say
think
he
that
probably
I'm
not gonna
in
tell
love
us
with
why.
you. No, I'm not. It's just been
See,
I've had some clarity and everything's great. I paid some stuff off and
That's good. I think that's
I'm
dope.
gonna take a trip next week. So if y'all see me elsewhere, don't say shit.
You taking a trip? Where you going?
I'm just hanging out with the motorcycle crew.
That's cool. That's what's up. You must be going to either the South or the West Coast.
The dirty.
You got to be going to the South or the West Coast. That's the only place that got a reasonable amount of weather,
Yeah.
reasonable weather for you to be able to go to take a motorcycle. So, all right. Well,
oh, I do have to say that I was incorrect about something. I'm trying to find the name, but I might not be able to find it.
who told
So,
you that? Enrique told you that?
no, actually, one of my friends, he called me and because, okay, long story short, he saw that I was posting that RFK Jr. won. Well,
Mm-hmm.
he got the vote. So he wanted to know why I was supporting RFK, like why I was excited, whatever. So that led us into a conversation about who the previous director of HHS was. And I said that lady man,
Mm,
Rachel Levine. But
yeah.
he told me, he was like, she wasn't the director of HHS. So when I looked it up on, I don't know what I looked, some .gov site, it's a guy. It's a
Mm.
guy. She was the assistant. I don't know if she's the assistant director or she's assistant something. I think it was assistant director. So I was incorrect. So I told him, I said, I'm not above being wrong. So I said, in case I said it online, because I don't know if I said that she was the director. If I
Mm.
did, I was incorrect, y'all. She's not. But I did tell him, I said, but it was crazy because when I did all this when I was looking it up, she kept popping up. And he was like, that's your algorithm. And I said, I bet you it's because they were celebrating the fact that she was the first transgender.
100%.
So that probably even,
100%.
overshadowed him. So,
Yep.
but I was
And
like,
that's the
nonetheless, I'm
problem
still
with
for RFK.
being what do you call it? Flamboyant. I don't know how you define it. That's the problem with it is because you divert attention from the issues that you're supposed to be solving for, and instead people are so busy celebrating the fact that you're the first of, you're the first hermaphrodite, you're the first, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you do because you start to divert away from exactly what the purpose of the organization that you're serving is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's pretty stupid, but I don't think you had to correct yourself or apologize. You just
Well, just because I know that if I know I put it in our chat, but I didn't know if I said it up here that she was it. So I didn't want to, not correct the information.
yeah. All right, y'all ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna jump around. Got a bunch of clips for you guys that I want to navigate around to, and I guess we can get started with the first one.
I have rights and I have a right to have a preference, and my preference is simps. That's what I want. Men are allowed to run around and be like, oh, my preference is this, just a preference, when theirs is really a requirement. So let me change that. My requirement is that you be a simp. And you don't have to do that. You can skip to the next girl. That's what I need. That's what I want. The minute you switch up and stop being a simp is the minute that we won't talk anymore. Love bombing doesn't work on me because the minute the love bombing ends, I leave. It's not a, and I don't even feel like I've known anyone until I've known them for like 5 years. So if your plan is to love bomb me or simp for me and then switch up, it's not going to work because I'm just going to leave the minute that happens. If you like me, if you like what we have going on, if you like sleeping with me, it would be in your best interest to continue to simp. Okay? Because that is the only thing that I respond to. Worship me, or I will be out the door the minute that it ends. I'm not kidding.
So, Slimmy, what's wrong? Why are you looking like that, Slimmy?
Man, who that whole think she is? Who she think
She's
she
a
is?
woman that prefers.
She's a beautiful white woman.
Man, she look like iRobot. She ain't beautiful. She looks horrible. She looks horrible.
I think she's gorgeous.
See what I'm saying? What you think is not good looking, Slimmy, because maybe she doesn't have a Wagoneer. I don't know. Quentin is saying she's gorgeous.
No, this face card access denied immediately.
She doesn't have any makeup.
I don't give a fuck. She needs some.
She's a 5 with no makeup.
Man, that woman look weird as fuck.
Like, she put on a makeup, she can probably turn up. She can turn up to a 7 with makeup on.
No, she can't be a 7, dog.
Have y'all seen her? Well, if you go to her TikTok and her Instagram, when she's dialed up or whatever the hell y'all like to say it, and I can see why guys probably be. Yeah, she fit the narrative. I'll put it like that.
Man,
I'm not part of the like just be outlandish towards women because they're spewing nonsense on the internet. I can see past her mouth and see why people would simp for her.
Who are you?
What are you talking about?
What did you just say?
I said I can see past her mouth and the nonsense she spews and see that she's beautiful.
No, rewind that.
Y'all want me to play it again?
No. Quentin, what Quentin just said, this dude is capped out. This dude talking about something. I can't even remember what he said now, man. That shit was outrageous.
Quentin is basically saying that, realistically speaking, he could see why guys would like her. Maybe not black guys, maybe not the majority of black guys. He's saying that he sees why guys like her. You don't agree, Slimmy? What's wrong? What's the problem?
She not my type, man. I wouldn't even like if she said that shit to my face, I'd just get up and leave. I wouldn't even say nothing. I wouldn't acknowledge her. It's not even feasible. I don't know what dude would ever simp for her. What dude? You don't think
that her saying that outwardly actually invites more guys in to simp for her? One thing I know.
Tell me what you want to. She's telling you, tell me what I want to hear, and I'll fuck you. Like, it's literally what she's saying. She's like, keep simping, you're gonna get some ass. Like, that's why I'm so great, because I can find middle ground. I'm not far left, and I'm right here in the middle, hanging out. And you
talk your shit.
You can't say this woman. You can't say this woman is ugly. And you don't see why no one wants to simp for her. That's crazy. I love you, Slimmy, and I'm not gonna fight with you, and I'm not gonna get loud with you tonight. But that's atrocious. That's fucking atrocious, bro. Why are y'all laughing at me?
I'm just enjoying the dialogue.
My guy.
Whoever has taken over this man's brain, I appreciate you.
I'm like, he had sex or something.
I appreciate you. Keep taking over this man's brain. Keep controlling Quentin. This dude said he's not gonna raise his voice and yell and argue tonight.
He said he
Please,
got
dude, keep
clarity. I
doing
love
whatever
it for
you're
him.
doing. If you're doing the
I
two-hand
don't
polish,
get it.
keep doing the two-hand polish. I don't care how you do it. Turn it up a notch from grade C to grade A. That's what he just told that time. Turn it up a notch. Let's go.
What
I
do you,
appreciate
but is Quentin correct?
He might be right. I'm just not fucking with her.
You gotta be
I'm
like
not.
a
I don't
total
like what's coming out of her
booger
mouth.
wolf,
I don't like the
bro.
way she
Like, I'm pretty good, right, wrong, or indifferent. I can see the beauty in most women. Something. So,
that ain't.
but
That,
I would say she's an adjustable 7'5", no makeup, 7 with some makeup. I think she's okay.
she a 3.
Does it matter what she is?
It ain't gonna matter because
As long as she's not
right.
ugly, some dude's gonna have sex with her. I told my friend I wouldn't cuss anymore, and I'm doing pretty good. But someone will have sex with her.
But this is the thing, though, man. Like, we come to a point where dudes is so desperate that they allowing her to say this. Like, the fact that she can't say that and that somebody's gonna fall for it, that just goes to show it's certain men out there, they just ain't it. They
Well,
just not.
we have to.
They're not manly men. Like, there's no way. What
is simping? What does simping look like?
What did she say?
Because let's be clear, men lie to women all the time to have sex. So what's the difference in those men and then the people that are simp? Like, does it look the same?
No, she said simp for me. So that means you
When men lie to women, they're simping for them.
Care of her.
That doesn't
taking care of her. Go ahead. My bad.
I don't think simping requires taking care of somebody. I just think it's you telling them what the fuck they want to hear.
Nah, that's what
I think we probably, and in order to have this conversation, we'd probably just across the board, we should probably agree on what it means to simp. Because simping implies that it's not reciprocated. Like, you simping and she ain't doing nothing back, but she clearly saying I'm gonna give you some pussy if you simp. So maybe she's the one wrong.
What do you think, Molly, about what she said? And if y'all want me to replay the video, I can. But what do you think, Molly, about what she said is that she prefers simps, and if a guy decides that he don't want to simp for her anymore, then she just walks out the door?
I think that's her preference. I don't agree. I don't personally want a simp. That's not I like masculine men who are not going to be doing all that. But if that's her preference, I mean, it's obvious why she's single. She seems really masculine to be needing her ego stroked like that.
Wow.
But I don't.
My bad. I'll go on mute. My bad.
No, I don't know. If that's what she likes, there are men that are going to give into it, obviously. So there's that. But I feel like men get bored. It's only so long a man is going to simp for you before
That's not
he's
true.
on to something else.
No, he's gonna get some pussy.
Well, for her to post that video, somebody stopped simping for her to put out a PSA about it.
It's not about simping. It's about getting pussy. That's literally what she's about. We're gonna fuck you until you don't fuck us anymore, or we find someone else to fuck. Excuse my language. I cuss. That's so horrible. We're gonna have sex with you until we until we find someone else.
That went down the drain real quick.
It's not about the man in her eyes, so it's about her. So she doesn't care. She'll just rotate the man.
See, this is the thing about it.
But that's not a healthy thought process.
This has nothing to do with this woman. She thinks it does, but it doesn't. It has to do with men wanting to ejaculate. That's what it literally comes down to. If we don't want to ejaculate, we're not going to simp for you. Simply.
No, some men will want to ejaculate and still not simp. That's why she's making that statement.
It's not what I said, but okay. I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
What the fuck's funny?
Carrie, what are your thoughts about this whole situation?
Can you play it again?
Yeah, I'll play it again. I got you.
I have rights and I have a right to have a preference, and my preference is simps. That's what I want. Men are allowed to run around and be like, oh, my preference is this, just a preference, when theirs is really a requirement. So let me change that. My requirement is that you be a simp. And you don't have to do that. You can skip to the next girl. That's what I need. That's what I want. The minute you switch up and stop being a simp is the minute that we won't talk anymore. Love bombing doesn't work on me because the minute the love bombing ends, I leave. It's not and I don't even feel like I've known anyone until I've known them for like 5 years. So if your plan is to love bomb me or simp for me and then switch up, it's not going to work because I'm just going to leave the minute that happens. If you like me, if you like what we have going on, if you like sleeping with me, it would be in your best interest to continue to simp. Okay? Because that is the only thing that I respond to. Worship me, or I will be out the door the minute that it ends. I'm not kidding.
I'm looking at this woman's TikTok, and she's definitely pushing the 7.5. So yeah, I see it. I can see it.
Keep sipping that Kool-Aid. Keep sipping that pale Kool-Aid. That shit ain't got no sugar.
I like pale with the contrast of black hair is attractive.
Just the Kool-Aid with the water. There ain't no sugar. It ain't sweet. That shit tart.
I don't.
Okay. Carrie.
I halfway don't think that she's being serious. I halfway think that she's doing some reverse psychology type of thing to kind of present herself the way that she looks at the men who say, like, you need to not worship me, but like, you need to get in line, you need to do it how I want you to do it type of thing. It almost seems like she's being strategic with it than really sharing her preference.
Okay.
But I would probably have to see the rest of her stuff. Like, is she a content creator? Does she put out stuff on these types of topics?
I have no idea.
Okay.
What her because I don't follow her. You know, people send me stuff all the time, and then I try
Texas Garden Fairy is her handle if you want to take a gander.
But let's assume that she was saying like how she actually feels. I mean, hey, according to many, there's tons of simps, so she's letting it be known what her preference is.
I think that there's more guys than we realize that fit that narrative, that pander, that simp, and that is willing to see it.
You can see it all over the internet, and it's so annoying. And when I see it, I'm just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like a girl, like a mediocre girl, will post a pic and she'll have like 100 likes. And I'm like, this woman, it's not even cute.
Yeah. I think it's more than we want to admit. There's a lot of guys. I'll give you an example. I see guys all the time that say stuff like, I'd rather pay for it and be up front and spend money on the box than to go back and forth and try to have a conversation and build something with a chick. Guys all the time, but basically that's covert. I would rather simp, or I'd rather pay for box, and then they justify it by saying, well, you're going to spend for it anyway. I'd rather just give the money up front and get box and just walk away. You know what I'm saying? And so there's guys all the time that say that they'll tell women what they want to hear and all of this. And all that translates to me is there's a market for women that are upfront and saying that I want guys to give me money for box. And then there's another market for, and on the other side, there's a market for guys that's willing to do it. And so more guys than not, honestly, I believe that more guys than not are willing to spend money and meet that expectation. Otherwise, you would not see her saying that.
So is simping spending money?
It can be. Absolutely.
Because I would venture to say that half the chat is simps when when Molly and Carrie and Mika come up, they just they're beautiful. La, la, la. So what would you call that simping?
I think that simping is, and here we could just define it. Let's deep dive into it. I
Don't be
believe
Well, I
messing
think
up the super
simping.
chats, Quentin.
you say what?
Don't be messing up the super chats. You
I
might
just think
discourage
simping
people.
implies a level like there's no reciprocity, like coming from the chick. Like if she's giving you something back, then I don't know. Let's define it.
No, I
Urban
think
Dictionary.
that guys overly do it in order to try to impress women that otherwise probably wouldn't care for them. I think that guys, um, it's almost like it's like fake compliments. You know what I'm saying? It's like worshiping to an extent. It's like pedestalizing a woman. It's not being able to be objective when somebody says something either way and say, you know what, you're right about that, or guys always agreeing with her just because she is pretty or just because they're trying to get boxed. It's like you'll do anything. I look at a simp as a person that'll do anything for the attention or the acknowledgement of a woman.
Almighty, gorgeous queen.
Yeah.
I need you in my life.
Yep.
I can't survive without you.
Now you can be objective and say, you know what, she pretty or whatever, or she gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with giving a woman a compliment or acknowledging or seeing something that you like about a woman. But when people overly do it for attention of a woman, that they wouldn't normally do, or they it's like you overly push the boundaries. That then becomes simping. You're not able to see clearly if a person is saying something that you don't agree with and be objective about it. You know what I'm saying? All because you're so enamored with the fact that they pretty or something like that. That's what I call simping. I do think the word can be overused a little bit, but I think for the most part, there is a demographic of guys that is willing to pedestalize a woman overly just so that they can, you know what I'm saying, possibly even hit. And that's the thing about it. Just because you say don't necessarily mean that you get in the box. That just means that you in the running to possibly get it.
Jesus.
That's what makes it bad. Honest to God, that's what makes it bad. Is you don't even get the guaranteed box. You get the potential box.
Simping, tricking, caping, all that shit in the same bag.
Simping galore, OnlyFans, stand up, fellas.
So I mean, I think it's a balance that you have to have in general, but most people don't have it. Most people don't have it. So, but I could be off. I could be wrong. And like I said, I think that it's a market for it, and I think that it happens more often than not. And there's a ton of guys that pedestalize overly, and it don't always necessarily translate into success either. It don't always translate into them getting the acknowledgement that they want or the box that they want or any of that stuff. But it's not going to stop them at all. Yeah. So, anyways, any other thoughts about this?
Yeah, just remember that woman said worship her, man. That's insane.
You would
Well,
be
she
surprised.
definitely has. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Carrie.
No, I'm just she definitely has interesting content. Her bio says supermodel, billionaire, freelance philosopher, cult leader, and then she puts up videos. It's almost like she's being, I guess, whatever the opposite of red pill for men would be, but for women.
How do you judge her with makeup on? What do you say that? What would you say that is?
I think that she's
She's pretty.
I think she's a pretty girl, even without makeup.
Yep.
She has a very simple face. It's like a delicate but unique face because of her eyes, her cheekbones.
She's simple.
Yeah, it's not very much for you to be like she's a 2 versus an 8. She just seems like she has a very just standard
So
what do
a
you call it,
five,
canvas, I
like
guess.
so a 5, like I said, right in the middle.
Yeah, I give her.
I
I would
don't
probably give
understand
her.
the
I
rating
probably
system.
give her. I'd probably give her more than a 5 because she looks like
With makeup, you'll give her more than a 5.
her skin looks clear. She has
Yep.
kind of
She has beautiful
I don't know
eyes.
what color her eyes. I don't know what color her eyes are, but she has
Do
nice
we care
eyes.
about do we care about a woman's eyes though?
Well, I'm
Yes,
just saying,
yes,
like the whole
yes,
picture.
1000%.
When did
She
we
Hmm.
just
start
looks.
caring about a woman's eyes?
Since I saw some pretty blue eyes on a white woman, and I was like, yeah, dog. Hmm.
Slimmy not feeling none of this though. I'll just tell y'all that right now.
Pretty
Slimmy
blue
said she's
eyes,
ugly and pale.
you know I'm simping.
I mean, she.
Good Lord. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
don't think Slimmy like white girls, to be honest with y'all.
Oh,
She looks
I
like
don't
a
have no.
regular.
I don't discriminate against no type of woman. She's not attractive.
I got you.
I'm partial to the more tan of the bunch, but she's still cute.
Nah, she ain't it. She ain't it, man. And then it has to do with what she's saying. I just oh my gosh.
I actually respect it, to be honest with you.
Man, I can respect it from somebody who was respectable. She not cute.
When you're just up front with what you are, then
yeah, I respect it because it let me know what you want. You know what I'm saying? And if I know what you want, if people know what you
make
want,
the judgment for yourself.
Yeah, and you still decide that you want to fuck with it, then that's on you because ain't nobody trick you, ain't nobody finesse you. You went into this thing eyes wide open, and they was upfront with what it is that they was dealing with. I actually respect it a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so I know a lot of people is like evaluating her and is like fuck her and all of this other type of stuff. I look at it and I say, cool, because it easily separates. It's kind of like when guys tell the truth about what they want from a woman. It easily separates. You know what I'm saying? It gives people the option and it lets them know up front so that you don't waste your time with a person that you think that you could possibly build with. If all she looking for is this type of person or all she looking for is this type of simp, man, cool. I'm with it.
it shows the nature of people because people want you to be honest unless the truth sounds like this.
No, I want you to be honest.
Well, most people they want, like, if the truth is bad, then they're like, stop. You know what I mean? Like, I like whores. I only date whores. Well, don't say that. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah.
Like, so you want me to lie and say I like good girls? And yeah, I don't. I think this one.
I'm 100% with it. I like it. I like the fact that
it helps you weed through all the nonsense if I know what I got to get into.
Yep, I like the fact that she's straight up. She telling you exactly what it is, and if you decide that you want to mess with her, then that's on you.
Yep.
So I'm with it. I'm in it 100%.
That's what I always say about That's what I always say about races. I rather know how you feel.
Yep.
And decide if I'll deal with you. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't like closet races. So it's like I don't like.
But if someone calls you an N-word to your face, you're gonna get mad.
You say what?
Someone calls you an N-word to your face, you're gonna get mad. If a white person calls you an igger to your face, you're gonna get mad.
Why would I get mad?
Because most black people get mad when white people call them niggers.
It just means an ignorant person. It doesn't. I don't qualify.
I'm just saying. That's just. I
don't qualify. I don't qualify.
Christ, come back, Quentin. Quentin.
I mean, I'd actually reverse it and just be like, "Well, you more of a nigga than me than you thought that was gonna work."
All right. I guess we can move on and jump into the next part of the show. Let me read some of these super chats.
Why are you laughing?
Because Quentin is on one. Quentin is
he also trash. Then he said igger.
I didn't want to say the N-word.
Profess a la mode says grade A peen comes with a message. I mean, she's not hideous, but ninja sent for fat bees every day, B, says Tito. Dondre says we simp by default. When a man do something he don't want to do, but do it anyway to get her is simping. I can
rock with that. Yeah.
Antonio Watkins says she got to be a dom, BDSM. Dark 80s man says, sound like to me that she's driven by, I'm guessing he's saying money. Live from the motherland says, somebody put that Niagara Falls box on cue, got him in a state of tranquility. Jury Les Four says she needs 2K in her life. Profess says, only time a man simps is when he out of his league. Do y'all think that that's true? The only time that a man simps is when he out of his league?
No.
No.
Okay. OnlyFans is a simp application app. Lasher says she just said she don't love bombing and simps at the same time. She loves simps. This is a troll. No. She's saying that she don't like people that just act like it and love bombing and hoping that they're gonna get something out of it when they're not gonna continue to
love bombing insinuates it stops.
Yeah, correct. David Dixon says, I don't see why this is a surprise, especially the guys in this space. She either wants a high earning simp or a broke man who acts like an alpha. Either way, she wants control and is intimidated by men who have things together. Carrie Locke says, Q is finally right. Simps don't get anything in return. Tricks get the box for pay. Tyron says, the problem with this woman's comparison is that a simp will never be the equivalent to a feminine woman. A woman is supposed to be naturally feminine. However, a man isn't supposed to be a simp. Mr. Robinson says, be honest with me, Anton. Don't hold back. Don't yes to keep me super chatting. Am I simping for Mika? You are not simping. You keep doing what you're doing, my friend. To be honest, I'm trying to pursue seriously. I'm not playing. No, give it to me straight, big dog. No, you keep going. You keep going. You keep pursuing, big dog.
Bro, you send us $500 and I'll sneak you her number in the back chat.
She looks somebody says she looks very easy to draw.
Well, I get that. That makes sense. That's what Carrie was trying to explain.
That was good, AR Smitty.
What up, Anton in the panel and the chat? If you like to know, ASAP Rocky was found not guilty. Yeah, I seen that as a notification on my phone. So, all right, that's it. Shout out to everybody that continues to hold us down. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for continuing to add value into what we got going on. Y'all ready for the next thing?
Let's press on.
All right, this one is for Slimmy. You ready, Slimmy?
Yep.
All right. All right, here you
Single
go.
now, and I realized that I will never be completely happy as long as I'm providing for somebody. I'm sorry, but it irks me to come home after I've been working, to see somebody sitting up on my couch and not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the fruits of my labor. The economy is a beast. And I worked hard to get to the place that I am today. I didn't have no handouts, you know what I'm saying? I had to work hard for this shit. And I'd be damn if, you know what I'm saying, I let somebody else come up in here and enjoy my shit without offering to contribute, to pay a bill up in this bitch. I'm trying to have something. I'm trying to own a home. If the right woman come along, maybe a family with the right woman. But like I said, I need a partner that's gonna be a partner, not a dependent. You can lean on me, I can lean on you. If one of us need help, I got you, and vice versa. That's how I know it's real. We both women. We both have the same needs. Shit, I don't want to work either. I want to sit up on my ass and not do shit all day too. But I can't. Because I wouldn't have shit. The only time I'd be cool with being a provider for another adult is for my wife that's pregnant. And after the pregnancy, she decides she want to homeschool the kids, because who the fuck want to put their kids in the public education system right now, especially. But other than that, I'm not financially supporting another full able-bodied adult ever again, because I realized that I'm never going to be happy doing that. If you don't own a pot to piss in, you can't come piss in my pots.
A provider.
Oh, that's a girl. Oh.
Yeah, that's a girl. It's a stud. Provider stud says that she's not taking care of women anymore. Slimmy, what are your thoughts on this provider stud saying that she's not taking care of women anymore?
She's so androgynous, man. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I mean,
Slimmy, why was you sitting there so surprised? What's going on?
I don't get, man. I'm not of this world, man. I'm not of this world, man. This is a little too much for me, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on. She talking about we about to have a family. My first wife gonna be pregnant. Who the fuck getting this? Where y'all getting this sperm from? Like, this is so strange. I'm just not. I think I'm too traditional for this shit, man. I think I like to see a man and a woman and see them with their kids. All this new family shit. I'm 2 men raising kids, 2 women raising kids. I ain't hating on nobody, but it don't feel right to me. This shit's starting to feel demonic, and then everybody keep talking about it and keep praising this shit. I'm not with it. I don't give a fuck what you want. I don't care. I really don't.
What if they said, "Yo, Slimmy, we need to make some little Slimmies"?
I'm not donating to that. I'm sorry.
Why not, Slimmy?
I'm not supporting something that I feel like is against humanity. That shit is against humanity. I'm not supporting that shit.
How do you feel about what she said about the fact that even women are basically revolting against the idea of being a provider, and women understand women, but even women are rejecting. Even women studs that date other women are rejecting being a provider of women.
But that ain't the first time we heard it. It was a girl talking about that shit some months ago, like 6 months ago or something like that. We reviewed it, and so I mean, they just getting a taste of their own medicine, even though they switching roles. But like, fuck it, man. You want to be a man? This is what you got to deal with, bitch. Shit. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like, you want to be a man? This what we deal with. Suck that shit up. Put that titty in your mouth. Be a grown ass man now. You a man now. You here. You want to be a man? Be a man, motherfucker. I don't want to hear that shit, man. This shit is crazy. That shit just look weird. It sound weird. It is weird. And people can accept that shit. They could push them agendas if they want to. Now you crying wolf because you got to deal with this shit. Don't nobody want to hear that. If you're going to be a man, be a fucking man. And stand up when you pee. It's crazy.
Carrie, what are your thoughts about this?
I'm with Slimmy. You know, this whole thing is a struggle because on one hand, you want to be like, not, I don't want to judge people, but it's just so hard. Like it was so hard to hear her. Not, it's just, I don't know where to put my mind other than it just doesn't seem right. Like, it's just very hard to hear a woman say that the only way I'll support another woman is if she's my wife and she has a baby. That's just, I'm with Slimmy.
This shit is so fucking weird.
It's just, you can come on into the bubble world, Slimmy.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that y'all sheltered?
I think we were both looking at this the wrong way. I think that it shows that men and women both see the nature of women, and that they're looking to use people.
Say what?
They're looking to use people. This is the same stuff that men gripe about, taking care of a woman. Now a woman's doing it. So it sounds like ultimately women are the problem.
Molly, what do you think about that?
I don't like when people get on the panel. It's weird.
You are lying because you were eating trail mix last week.
And I do like this one. I chew. I put my hand in front of my mouth.
No, you had the cup. And you was like,
Go ahead, Molly.
Oh, I lost my thought for a second.
I'm sorry, Molly.
No, it's okay. Q said
Intelligent.
something, and I was gonna piggyback off of that, but I completely forgot.
Oh, I
So,
was likening that men and women both see women in a relationship the same.
oh, right, yeah, you were. Which I don't know if I agree with that completely. I feel like that's probably a fairly new phenomenon because at one point, and in some cultures, taking care of your woman is a flex. Like that's how you knew the man was well off if his wife didn't have to work and she was taken care of. So this is
What
just a
culture?
woman trying to be a man, but we're
What
not built
culture?
to be a man. So she has to sit in it. I didn't even know what I was looking at. She's very androgynous.
Yeah.
I would
At
like to
one
say
point,
shout out. My bad. At one point, what?
go ahead.
Nope. Up to you. I apologize
I
for cutting you
forgot.
off. You said they were
I
androgynous.
forgot.
You were saying at
Yes.
one point, and
Oh
then you
yeah, yeah,
said,
yeah. I was super confused until the end of the video as to who who this person was. But if she's a woman, it's not our role to be the provider. She's jealous because nobody is doing that for her. She can't be in her femininity, and that's her
Mm-hmm.
fault because if you want to be a man, then be a man. But you can't be mad if that's what you're not built for it. So either put up or shut up. I don't know. And all that having a kid, I don't.
Mhm.
I
Hey,
was
that's
talking
what
to
he said
my
too.
I was talking to my friend. His name is Gresh Mahubani today, and he was telling me how his yeah. I said his name for a reason. His wife works, and he owns 5 men's store clothing company or stores, and his wife works. So miss me with that nonsense.
Women can work if they want to work. Nobody's saying that women can't work if that's what they want to do.
He's Indian.
I'm glad you got the reference.
That's what's up.
What
She's probably still taken care of, though. She can work. I do work.
do
I'm
y'all
not
think
trying to
that
be providing, though.
that makes sense? I mean, do y'all think that there is a narrative in culture today that's basically saying that women need to work? Is
Hmm.
it
Well, I just
and
think I think
is it out of necessity or is it out of
if we're
um
speaking in general, it's out of necessity for most couples.
Mm,
Just keep it a
I
buck.
think
Like I would.
indoctrination and necessity.
I was just about to say, I think that it's more.
They they brainwash us.
I think that it's
That's not.
habit. It's kind
That's
of
not
like,
true. It's not
well,
true.
You're not a woman.
this is our
No,
opinion
no,
though.
it's not true. Like no,
You're
it's
not a
not an
woman,
opinion.
Quentin. I'm
It's not
sorry.
an opinion
You're
that
not a
women have to
woman.
work. That's not an
No,
opinion that
not
women
They
have
not
to work.
have to
brainwash
not.
us.
I don't think that it's an opinion that you have to work, but I kind of liken it to after you go to 12th grade, it's like you go to college. You don't have to go to college, but in my generation, it's like
What
you
were
go to college.
what?
So
Can
I
you
think
ask your
that for
question
many,
again? Am I the only one that heard the question the way I'm answering it? Like, can you ask the question again? Like y'all act like women just can't not work and not like. What are you
Every time
talking
we give you
about?
an opinion about
no,
women's
I'm not
opinions,
saying
you
they
argue
can't
with us
work.
about it, though.
Shut up, Molly. You're gonna make me
I'm
start
just
I'm
being
just
cussing.
saying, I'm
honest.
just saying
Shut
that I
up.
think I'm just saying that I think that it's almost like that's the natural next thing to do. Like that's been what's been put before us. I go to school, I get a job. Like I go to school to get a job. So once I
Hmm.
graduate from college, my natural progression is to look for a job. It's not you have to, or I'm saying that's been, I think,
Okay, so
ingrained
I have
in
a
a lot of
question.
us.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So that's the natural progression is to get a job. So say the natural progression isn't to get a job. Who's taking care of you?
They don't push us in the way of when I was in school, I knew I wanted to be married. I wanted to be a housewife. I didn't want to do all the hustle and bustle, but those options, nobody takes that seriously in an academic setting. They are pushing us to be hyper independent and know what do you want to be when you grow up. They teach little girls, you want to be an astronaut, the president. They are not teaching us, do we want to be a mother? Like schools are very indoctrinating. It's very much Marxist. They do not center family around it. We are pushed to work and compete with men. We are competing with y'all for the best grade, valedictorian,
Who
I
told
agree with
jobs.
women
that
that they
because
want?
if Molly, if we
Whose
were in
fault
high
is
school
that?
together and
Whose
Molly, you
fault
were
is
like,
that?
I want to go, if you were like, I want to just be a housewife, I just want to stay at home with my kids, I would have looked at you crazy back in the day.
Yeah.
Well,
I
well,
was like,
because saying
why?
that insinuates you want a man to take care of you.
But
That's the only
no,
way you're. That's the
No,
only
it's
way you're
just
going to be a
you
housewife
want to
is to
be a
have
No,
someone to
no,
help.
traditional
it,
Hold on,
woman.
No, all
that's
that
it's
insinuates
against
you want to find
she's
someone to take
right.
care of you.
Listen,
it's against
I
my
agree
people,
with,
family. It's against
people
So
like to go
dumb,
off on
so
Molly,
stupid.
and people like to go at her because she say what she say, but at the same time, you can't have it both ways. Guys are saying that they want women that want to stay home, that don't want to compete against them, and all
I
of
never
that.
heard that.
She exemplifies that to an extent, right? She's saying that she don't want to compete with men. She don't want to take a job. She don't want to be able to do all of that. And we honestly, I think we get so caught up that what is wrong with being a mother and a housewife? I don't see
Because
anything wrong with a
everyone does.
woman wanting to be a mother and
Everyone
housewife.
doesn't qualify for that. Just like you have to go to school to qualify for your job, everyone doesn't qualify to be a mom and a housewife.
But
If
that's
they
not what
put
we're talking about.
classes towards it the way they do towards teaching us
Okay,
to
then
be a part of the
I'm
workforce,
fuck this shit. Y'all all
it would
motherfuckers
be
get an F. All you
that we
bitches will
need
get an F.
parenting classes. You
F
should
nigga,
probably
F
have
B
to
minus. You
graduate
don't
before you
nigga
have a
don't go to the
child.
next grade, nigga. No, y'all niggas would fail.
what's
Feel like
wrong.
what? Being mothers, what that's what we're
Yes,
naturally
yeah. You
designed to
said
do. So
classes.
how
Y'all
would
would
we
fail.
fail at something that
Y'all
we
would
were
fail.
naturally designed to do?
Y'all would
No,
fail.
because even little babies and little girls, what do they want? Baby dolls. How would we fail? It's a natural instinct to want to nurture. You
well,
don't
I do.
have baby dolls for your daughter?
Don't bring my daughter in this.
Anybody.
Do you
It's a
have baby? Do you have
general.
dolls for your
Do
daughter?
you, if you
Do
have
you have dolls for
daughters,
your
I
daughter?
don't have kids.
Okay,
If
well,
you
then
have children, if you have
don't talk
daughters,
about
I'm
mine then.
pretty
I
sure she's
appreciate that.
attracted to babies and baby dolls.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And
I
then
don't
they tell
know
us
what
this is not what you want to do. This is what you want to do. You need to compete. You need to be the best of the best. You need to try to be a lawyer, a doctor, or this or that.
Yeah, that's
You even
true.
had the Rosie the Riveter with her, big strong arm. This is where they pushed us, and then y'all want to sit there and argue.
Mr. Robinson says, I don't want her number on the low. I want to give her me to give her my number and when she ready, but thanks for the offer, Q Diddy. That's Mr. Robinson. Shit, Mr. Robinson applying pressure, ain't he?
Oh, Antonio, what up?
Mr. Robinson applying pressure. Carrie, don't you shake your head. God damn it. Don't you shake your head, Carrie. Look, Slimmy, says Antonio Watkins. David Dixon says Slimmy treating that cell like Vito Corleone did
Okay.
Johnny.
Can I after you read these super drafts, can I ask the question to the chat? Just
Go ahead. We ain't got to get there. We'll get there later.
okay. So you red pill niggas in the chat that want to bring back the throwback. Since when is yelling at women sassy? Ain't that what used to happen back in the day? All that shit y'all used to talk about. Men used to yell at women and put them in their place all the time. So why is it sassy now? This is to Molly's point how we've been indoctrinated not to talk to women like this. Because back in the day, traditionally, this is how the fucking men spoke to women that got out of line. So mind that out for me, niggas.
Carrie, can you answer this? Do you think that it's sassy?
If you just want to be honest about it.
This is a good conversation, Carrie. Do you think that it's sassy for a woman or for a man to, how do you want to say, yell at a woman, deal with a woman? How do you want to frame it? To do what Quentin did, is it sassy?
I don't think that it's sassy. I just think that it's not being in control of yourself. I mean, I get it. I get it where it might be a moment where you have to when Chris Rock was like, I'll never hit a woman, nah, but I'll shake the shit out of her. Like, I'm not condoning violence, y'all. But I get that you might have to like be like, stop, like chill. But I don't think this was it, and I don't think that Quentin needs to do that. Molly has a husband, so I just think that that was him just kind of not being in control of his frustration. I don't think it's sassy. It doesn't make him questionable with his manhood. I don't think he's feminine. All of that stuff that the chat was saying, I don't think that.
I've never heard my voice be that deep in 10 years.
Do you think that it's sassy to yell at a woman, Slimmy?
I don't think it's sassy. No, I just think like we really shouldn't argue with women. All you gotta do is lay them on down, put that
I
arm,
do that to the
that
ones
hand
that are
around
married.
that neck, put that
She's
hand
married.
around that neck. You'll
She's
straighten her
married.
out.
She's married.
Then it ain't your place. Then
It ain't her place to
it
yell at
ain't
me
your
either.
place. All you, but in all reality, all you gotta do
Let
is
me.
lay them
I try to give you grace. You're overstepping your boundaries.
Who?
You're next.
Next nigga. Turn your motherfucking mic off before you try that shit. Calm the fuck down now.
I'm spooling up like Ryu when he pulls that shit back.
I ain't said about nobody. I ain't said nothing to you. And no, I said choke stroke works. That's it. If you against that, then you don't know what the fuck going on in this world.
If the situation was different, I would definitely do that.
You don't even have to raise your voice to no woman, man. Lay that motherfucker down.
You do. No. Sometimes you have to go up an octave. You gotta go up an octave to get these women in line.
Nah, you don't gotta raise your voice.
I bet you Molly got wet when I yelled at her. Excuse me, sorry. That was inappropriate.
Jesus, Lord, have mercy.
All right, back to the show. Sorry.
Molly, would you like to speak to any of this?
Directly to the question, or
you can say whatever you want to say. You're free to say whatever you want to say here.
No, I just Quentin is expressing himself.
So you don't take it personal, Molly?
No, I don't take it personally.
You got really thick skin. Most women will get offended. One of the lowest maintenance women that I've had to deal with.
No, it doesn't. It takes a whole lot to bother me. So
Why don't you get bothered when stuff like this happens?
Because it could be way worse. Life is way worse for a lot of people, and for me to get, I really value putting my energy and my emotions into the right things and not just letting it go wherever. I have, you know what I'm saying? And I have to focus my energy in certain directions. So letting every little thing tick me off or offend me, it doesn't serve me any purpose. So it just doesn't happen. I don't care.
All right. I'm with it. All right. Anything else, Carrie, Slimmy, Quentin, before we move over to the rest of the super chats?
I love Marty. Sweet booty rap.
Choke stroke works. Don't yell at no women.
I apologize to the magnificent Molly.
Apology accepted.
Let me read the rest of the super chats.
Nice job,
Let me
guys.
treating that
Nice
stud like
job.
Vito Corleone did Johnny Fontaine from The Godfather slaps. You can act like a man. Dondre says, Molly tell her to man up and stop being feminine. But the problem with modern women is that most women don't add enough value to be a housewife. Glad this is getting addressed. The crash out is getting old, says Devin. John said that's a sidebar if I've ever seen one. Do stay interrupting people. Riot act that clown. Q wants a white bender or bendy. He can't handle a real submissive, nurturing woman. Mr. Guap says you can't spell shut the F up without a Q.
Facts.
Q is a sassy cat, says
Your mama
Taylor.
sucked my dick.
Jesus Christ. Quentin started off good. San
I
Antonio.
tried. Yep, I tried. Y'all niggas wouldn't let me be great.
Molly and Q Diddy are correct. The problem is a woman whose husband is 60K and a husband's wife 140K wives live differently, and one will be jealous. Azrael says, I live in NYC, plan on moving to LA. I'm an accountant. Molly is wrong. What major metro in America can you live on one income unless you're making 150 plus? Honestly, I just think y'all lifestyles is out of control. I genuinely do. I think y'all lifestyles is crazy. If y'all telling me that y'all can't survive on 150K, I personally have a problem with that. Y'all got lifestyle issues. Q eats puppies and starves kittens, says Xavier. Q wants a white bender or a bendy. He can't handle a submissive, nurturing woman. Respect Molly. Sir.
Ooh,
Respect
Divine.
Molly, says Divine. Shout out to Divine.
Yeah,
Slimmy like you.
Shit.
Slimmy said DM me. Q acting like a lady, brother. You making the crew look bad, says Yashua. Grandparents did worse, says Profess. Ryan says Carrie got shades on. What's in that solo cup, sis? He finna go cry in the car, says John. These dudes hate Molly the way liberals hate Trump. Mr. Undisputed. We take his shit, but you out of pocket, big dog, says the new boss. Tober Clark says, how can another man yell at another woman like that? Molly, this was disturbing to me. I know your husband would not be cool with this. This is going too far.
How could a woman cut off a man? Like, I don't get that part. Like, I'm trying to stop the comment. Like, that's not normal for women to cut off men. I don't think that's normal.
Carrie J. Blige says yours truly. Myron Scott says Molly is correct, but you can't get women to only live on one income because they would be destroying a husband who makes more money. Same man says Carrie off the trees trying to hide behind the shades. Y'all think Carrie smoked trees? Hold on, let me do a poll minus Carrie's opinion.
Smoke trees like marijuana?
Yes. Do y'all think Carrie smoked trees?
No.
Quinn says no. Molly,
her lips aren't dark enough.
Do you think that Carrie smoked trees, Molly?
No.
Slimmy, do you think that Carrie smoked trees?
He's gonna say yeah just for the hell of it.
I plead the fifth.
Ah, shit.
All right, let's continue. Lack of emotional control is sassy. Who popped Carrie in the eye because it's nighttime? Don't ever come on here without taking on your meds, Quentin. You guys are the most valuable band of misfits on YouTube. That's a fact. Never call yourself a man if you can't keep your composure, says Divine is out here. Sivlap says Molly is a panelist, a co-worker, so to speak. Quentin treated her like he was her pimp, and she came up short. Louis Vericon voice says, a woman. Hey, Anton, what qualifies to be a regular on your shows? Also, are the people on your panel on payroll?
No.
Honestly, I just developed a real life friendship with a lot of these people. I know them in person in real life. I've been rocking with them for a long time. And so it just kind of happened organically. And
I'm up here of my free will.
They could tell you whether or not they're on payroll or not. So I will say this.
That's the only way I'll get to text Molly in the group chat is if I'm on this panel.
I mean, y'all can say if y'all on payroll or not. I don't really talk about y'all money like that. So if they want to talk about it, they can. So you can ask them. Fade TV says, Carrie wearing sunglasses indoors. You so cool, bro. Q Diddy argues debates like Destiny.
Facts.
Ross Report says, Q Diddy, the deflection queen. Anton, how you allow this disrespect on our show?
Gunpoint. I held him at gunpoint one day.
This is Quentin Legal Notice, bro. Is wilding. Respectfully, I'm with Q Diddy. Molly can be annoying with her passive aggressiveness sometimes, Again, I say that with respect. How can y'all not like Molly?
Yeah, you can't talk shit about Molly. Like she's like a
love Molly.
I don't know. She's like a sister adjacent because I think she's fine, but you can't talk shit about Molly. Only I can. Thanks. Appreciate it.
No, thank you, Q Diddy. I'd rather her give me her number when she's ready. No rush. I'm not going nowhere. Okay.
This nigga's a simp. I apologize
No,
respectfully.
he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Q cussing Molly out like her name is Chandler.
Yeah, fuck that 8-year-old.
Tariq Walker, shout out to you. Carrie in the cut looking like the founder member of NWA. Molly is stoic woman. Jazz gonna be in Q inbox the way he dealing with Molly. Quentin is now the Molly stopper. Jesus. Molly too calm. That would scare me. Y'all think Molly would stab you in your sleep?
Yep. What facts? Slit your throat and go to sleep. She go to sleep right after, just
I don't think so.
and shit.
That dude has never been in a real fight in his life.
It's on the internet. I won actually.
I respect you, Diddy, apologizing online, and usually he doesn't. And Molly stayed in her feminine energy. Solid friends you have there, Anton. 150K in Cali, no kids, no wife. That's 75K. Q, you real OKC. You a real OKC cowboy. Is it normal for a man to cut off another man? Is it what? I don't understand what they said.
Normal. Is it normal?
Oh, is it normal for
what? Where'd you get normal out of that?
Because it's divided.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to you, Rob Tate.
You're a goddess.
And Ninja know how to scream, who to scream on, pick and choose. Enrique says Carrie likes lettuce with some heat. And where in the USA can you provide for a fam on 80K or less? Everywhere.
Oklahoma.
Shout out to the chat. Y'all with us? Y'all holding us down with all of our dysfunction? This is the greatest show on the face of the earth. Late night show.
I didn't crash out like that. Y'all wouldn't watch. So
I'll tell you what. We don't we don't plan this, that's for sure. At all.
I plan to be calm and submissive all night, but they brought it out.
You ready for the next one, y'all?
Probably not.
All right. Where we going anyway?
Okay, wait. Okay, so I've been seeing this a lot with Clarence and Queen, but it's genuinely true. Like, you cannot date your type. If you are constantly dating your type and it ain't working out, girl, check them DMs. Look at his picture. If it's like, that's the one. I'm telling you, baby. When I met my boyfriend, who's my husband now, he'd even tell you, baby, it took me a little minute to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it took me about 2 days to start liking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real. About 2 days, okay? Because I was so used to like talking to light-skinned boys or just talking to boys who were more worried about their self, right? I done met a roughneck country bumpkin nigga who would do everything for me, and I almost passed him up because he was dark-skinned. A little rough. Oh, y'all, when I tell you I would have been out here working 3 jobs, I'm telling you right now. Them niggas that care about themselves, they're gonna have you out here working 3 jobs just to fulfill what they need and their purpose in life. Baby, my man ain't never told me to go get no job. When he came to see me and he told my mom and them, he said, no, I want to take her so I can take care of her. I got this. My daddy handed me over so freely because he said, oh, okay. Because his actions had already shown who he was. I'm telling y'all, this man learned I was a vegetarian then. When he met me, this man learned my everything that I like to eat. I got out of practice one day, out of basketball practice. I was so tired, so hungry. I went to go see him while he pulled out my favorite. I'm telling you, if he wanted to, he would. That's why I be looking at people like, girl, my man Ben showed me who he was in 2011. I ain't never letting go. I ain't never letting go. This is us. When I tell you I'm never letting go of that nigga, because he ain't never letting me go. And when you got somebody that ain't never letting you go because you ain't never letting them go, baby, get out of here. I'm just saying, for real though, like, y'all please stop dating like that. Like, it's kind of like a fairy tale. Seriously. Why are you dating somebody that is like as beautiful as you are?
So essentially what she's saying is she was not attracted to who is her husband now. And so she's saying that women shouldn't date men that they are initially attracted to. That's the whole premise of the conversation. It's kind of lighting the internet on fire right now. It's a huge conversation. What do you guys think about her narrative that she was not attracted to her husband, but she got him anyway? She chose him anyway, and the reasons why she wound up choosing him. I want to go to Carrie first on this one.
I thought that was honest. I think that women, I think that a lot of us have this whole like perfect idea of what a guy needs to be, and I'm not saying that that means you can't be attracted to the guy, but I get the sentiment of what she's saying. Like you need to stop going after what you think you like, and you really need to pay attention to the men that are coming your way, because 9 times out of 10 you're passing up a good man because you think that you gotta have this certain kind of man that you really created in your head probably. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was funny.
Slammy?
I think you need to tone it down a little bit for one. That's just for starters. She is doing too much. If that's how she feel, that's how she feel. I can't really speak on how women should find their guy. Like, you find your guy how you find him. I don't think men should attempt to do this shit. Like, in no way, shape, form, or fashion. Do not follow in these footsteps. Let women do things how they want to do things. We got to operate differently. Find the baddest woman you can that is going to submit to you, and then find somebody else just as good, and keep uploading and keep that shit in rotation until you figure out which one is the best for you. Do not listen to shit she's saying if you're a man. This has nothing to do with us. This is their business. That's it.
Carrie don't like what you just said, Slammy.
Carrie don't gotta like it.
No, I was just trying to understand why he.
They're happily married. She ain't gotta. She don't gotta live this life.
Well, I don't think it would be applicable for men anyway, because I don't think that you guys look for women how we look for men anyway. So exactly. I don't think her advice will be applicable.
Carrie, why did you look like that when Slammy said what he said?
Because it caught me off guard. Because I was like, what would? Because it's clear she's talking to women. Like I wouldn't. I don't even think you need to tell men not to take her advice and not to do what she was saying, because like I said, I don't think that it's even applicable. So it just caught me off guard when he said that. Because I was like, what?
No, because there's some dudes who would be like, yeah, like my chick's a little ugly.
No.
Carrie, she didn't say she liked her.
Carrie looked a little different when you said keep two in rotation.
No, I didn't say just keep two.
That part too. Now when Slimmy started giving the actual advice to go after the baddest one, and then I didn't understand what he was saying when he said upload and then get you a second one, and all of that, I didn't. But then I remember Slimmy, he chooses the single life. So I get it. If you are a single man, you might give advice to other men on how to be successful as a single man.
I ain't even
well, you
saying
can't
that
do that if you're going to be with somebody.
No, I ain't saying that just a single man. I'm saying that as a man in general. I didn't say you had to sleep with these women. I'm just saying you keep finding women until you find whoever you feel like is the one. You can't stop. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket.
What if you find a woman that you think is the one? Do you then stop with her?
No, you cannot stop.
But you just said keep going till you find the one. So you're saying find her and keep going.
You find her. You gotta find the one. You find her. If you really feel like you found the one, you can't just put all your eggs in that basket until you are married. Until things are concrete.
How you gonna get married with that? How you gonna get married with that philosophy?
What do you mean how?
You said you can't put all your eggs in one basket until you get married. So how do you hop from that to marriage? Like what's tell me about the transition between what you said and marriage.
I told you like 2 weeks ago. You're gonna be building.
That nigga said I told you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she wanted to grill me. She grilled me like 2 weeks ago about this process. Now we not going through it again. I know you smoke trees now. I know you smoke trees now. You got that shit that quick.
No, I don't even know what
You've been blazing.
Lord Jesus.
What, so, no, well, I wasn't here. I took a day off. What happened in the middle? I want to know the middle.
Well, help me, because I don't remember.
I don't remember. You remember, Molly?
Molly, do you remember?
They was laughing at me because I said you got to maximize trust. They was laughing at me. What? Yeah, it's just another way of saying building trust.
I remember. I mean, I don't remember everything verbatim, but I remember you mentioning something.
Man, I'm just saying, man, don't just stop just because you feel like she's the one. Just because you feel like that, it don't mean that that's what's going on. Seriously, it don't mean that.
So how?
It's a lot of dudes that done got burnt up, they done got scorched because they felt like this woman was gonna be everything, and she just bounced. Then he fucked up. He done gave away all his hoes. He done fucked up everything. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. He got to start over from scratch. Nothing. No, don't live your life like that. Don't live your life like that. Don't.
What did he get? What did he give up, Slimmy?
Nothing. He ain't get nothing. Fucked up out here, looking stupid.
What happened to all of his hoes?
Gone. He got rid of them like a dummy.
But I
thought you that left.
But I thought you said the other night that it's crazy out here in this single street. So if you find someone that you think if you find someone that you think is the one, why would you not go for it?
I didn't say you don't go for it. I'm just saying you don't just completely you don't completely sell into that idea because it's not necessarily gonna come into fruition. It might not be what you think.
So again, how do you then get from that to I do think this is the one? How do you get from I think this is the one, but it might not be to I think this is the one and it is the one?
Well, I told y'all last week. I can't really.
Let me get my notes.
I can't really tell you that because I don't know about no one. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying now. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe there is a one, but it's dudes out there, they feel like there is a one. So I told y'all last week, keep a couple of tools around. A few of them. Because there ain't no one. But if you feel like this is what you sold on, don't go all in like that. Don't get rid of everybody. Don't get rid of everybody, man. Don't. Do not get rid of everybody. I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it.
Keep some in the back pocket, Slimmy.
Yeah, don't be sneaky about that shit, though. Don't be sneaky.
And this is the advice on how to be happily single, right? Not how you're not giving advice on how to get married. You're giving advice on how to be happily single. I can't give no marriage advice. Okay, just put that caveat out there so that people know if you follow this road, chances are you will not end up married.
No, you could end up married. Shit, most people ain't gonna end up married no way. Be real about that shit. Most people not gonna end up married no way. Just be real. These motherfuckers ain't getting married. And then when they do get married, what happened? Divorce papers. They end up like Robin Williams, smoking themselves.
What does that have to do with marriage?
That's what happened. Hey, I'm being honest. These motherfuckers be getting strung out on these women. And then when she ready to leave, she ready to up and leave. They can't handle it. They don't know how to go find. That's because they don't know how to go find other women.
Oh my God!
They stopped.
Lord Jesus.
They stopped. Think about it. Really think about that shit. Why, when a woman divorces you, are you willing to end it all? You willing to end your own life? Because this one woman is gone. It's a fucking million.
I thought that he was married when he committed suicide. He was divorced.
It was some divorce shit going on. Yeah. He was about to get hit up bad.
Quentin, what do you think about what Slimmy is saying?
He don't agree.
I don't agree.
Why don't you agree?
I think when you find the one, you move different. You let go of his hoes. You get rid of them. If you're that dude, if things go awry, you can get them back. But I think once you meet the girl who you think is you're gonna rock with for any substantial amount of time, you should probably distance yourself from all the previous fuckery before she came into place.
Hey, fellas, listen to me very carefully. Don't listen to this fucking bullshit. He's showing out. Whoever this is in the chat that got him under mind control, do not fucking fall for this bullshit. I respect it though, because you trying to.
I spent the better part of my day off today deleting nudes and videos.
You was clearing out your cache on your phone?
I cleared out the cache today.
Good for you.
Don't do it, fellas.
Now you weren't just doing it so that she doesn't see it. You were doing it because it's a new you.
New Year, new me. Yeah.
Ashley Harrison says, "Slimmy, do you want to be married?"
Ashley, no. No. No.
Your answer has changed since you've been up here. That's
the thing about, like, I feel Slimmy, but when you meet a woman,
right back,
when you meet a woman that's feminine as fuck and she don't step a foot wrong, no matter what, you'll change your mind. No, like legit, just like I'm looking for it. I'm like, gotcha, bitch. I'm ready to say that shit. But about a month in and I ain't seen it yet. So
it's just, man, like some days you want to be like, yeah, I want the one. Oh, you could get married. Then reality kick in. Like one day you just be like, oh fuck, I don't even like this girl that I was talking to 2 days ago.
Man, this is like on some super simp, like emotional shit. But like, I feel like when you got someone and then you love someone, like you're trusting them with your heart and expecting them not to fuck with it. I feel like that's probably what it is when you get towards marriage, and because we talk about on these panels what marriage is and what it's not. Motherfucker, people getting married because they in love and shit. Let's be real. You know what I mean? You want to say that it's resources and all that. That's not what it is.
I don't even think people be in love sometimes when they get married. I think
I think by and large,
they're in love.
Well, that's why the divorce rate is so low. Is because they get married because they're in love, and it's a fleeting emotion. And if they got ready for other reasons, then their marriage would probably last longer. But I would bet to differ. But when you feel a certain way about a certain woman, you see it, like you'll just move different, and all the stuff you said won't even matter anymore. You won't even see anybody. That's why I feel like you can't love two people, because when you have a woman, you can't see anything else. Like you see it, but it don't matter because that woman, like, is at the forefront of your mind. But you gotta trust her that she ain't gonna fuck you up.
Woo. That trust
that
is a hell
does
of a
something
drug.
to you. I'm about to say, it looks like that does something to you when you hear that.
Hell of a drug. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. You can't. You cannot, and you definitely can't trust nobody with your feelings and your emotions to keep you intact. That's your own job.
You don't think you can find a woman who you can trust that has your best interest at heart? I mean, I don't think you can trust somebody 100%.
Yeah, you can't
But
trust
you have to
somebody
be
that has
able to
your best
trust
interest.
that she has your best interest at heart. Like she
If I
wants
can't
to
rely
see
on
what's
you
best for you.
If I can't rely on you 100% of the time, then woo.
What's 100% of the time? Like, what if it's times where she can't be there in that moment or something like that? You just gonna cut her off?
100% of the time, man, it's probably like when I really need you, and then that's gonna be the time where you just like, oh, I can't. Now I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't trust you. You can't trust nobody 100% of the time.
No, but they could still be dependable. You gotta let your guard down just
Slimmy ain't never letting his guard down again.
So I don't. This is gonna sound so beta, and I'm about to get like flamed in the comments for this comment that I'm about to slay. But Slimmy, who hurt you?
I never been hurt. That's the thing, though.
It sounds like some chicks fucking jumped on your fucking heart, bro, and like fucking.
I've never been in love. So how is that possible?
I didn't say it was possible. I said that's what it sounds like.
No, never happened.
Okay, I apologize.
Never happened. Now I've been upset about something before. I've been upset, but no, I ain't never. No.
Slimmy, what? I'm just curious. What does being in love like? How do you think you would identify that?
Love is an action.
Okay, but how do you? So then you have not been with a woman that has made you want to be a certain way for her?
Well, so the thing is, I'm gonna always be for whoever is around me. More than likely, 9 times out of 10, I have genuine love for them. I don't be around people that's run of the mill. Everybody I have genuine love for. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I accommodate whatever you ask of me. That's across the board.
You need to clarify, Carrie. And love is what you're speaking about.
Well, yeah.
I never been in love.
But that's why I'm just trying to understand what that means for you, because you said you've never been in love, and then when I asked about it, you said that that's an action. So,
I'm his lawyer. I'll speak for him. He'll know it when he sees it.
No. So I would say for me, being in love would probably be I'm going up above and beyond what expectations might even seem to be for this woman. I will be going up and above and beyond the normal.
So in your mind, if you met a woman and you started doing stuff like, yo, I can't believe, what am I doing? I can't believe I'm doing this for her. I can't believe I'm feeling this way. Or that's how you would identify, like, I must be in love because I'm doing things I wouldn't never see myself doing.
For sure. That's it. That's gonna be it.
Slimmy, how do you respond to the people in the chat saying you must have been hurt or you had a in love situation?
I don't want to say it, bro.
I don't care what they talking about. I don't give a fuck. People will always say, "Oh, you gotta be hurt." I ain't never even been in love, so I've never been hurt. It's just because I'm not gonna. I've never let any situation control me, ever. No situation is gonna control me.
Is being hurt because you love someone, is that allowing a situation to control you?
Huh?
Is being like in love and being hurt, is that allowing a situation to control you? Said you don't allow situations to control you. Like, what do you mean by that? So do you feel like if you're in love, you would be out of control?
I'm not gonna say you're gonna be out of control, but your emotions are leading you. When you're in love, your emotions are you're doing things based on emotion and less logic, because this person you caring for on a totally different level. This is beyond care. This is, I don't even know what to call it.
But you could say there's some dudes, like legit dudes that stand on business, like they love people, but they logical as fuck, and they're not driven by the love for their chick. I don't think. I'll keep it general. I don't think like the top nigga. He provides, he loves, and he don't get out of pocket. Everything.
No, I think even the top guys that are married, they going up and above and beyond for their woman. I think they are. I think that's the difference between being married and being, well, let me say this, being in love and not just like a business establishment. Some people are married because that's a business establishment, you know, like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think that's more of a business establishment than anything. That's just my personal opinion of it. I'm not saying that they're not in love, but what I'm saying is that was business. Eventually, they might.
So you say your assertion is being in love is not logical.
I don't want to look at it like that, but I will probably be doing things against my normal logic. That's what I would say. Because I'm gonna be
take no
I'm
more
gonna be
public phone calls because Carrie said no.
What happened?
You got a pink slip too in the back chat.
I love it. Grabbing those gems of wisdom and using them. I like it.
I don't
But
know,
Slimmy,
man.
you
I don't
go
think that Slimmy is he might just be built different than most other guys. He's just not the type of dude to fall in love because he probably didn't see how it affected a whole bunch of other guys and don't want to be caught up in that nonsense.
That got something to do with it for sure.
Sometimes
I
you
was
don't
gonna
have to
ask,
go
have you
through it.
seen things?
Oh,
Sometimes you
hell
don't
yeah.
have to go through it, and you could just see what other guys suffer through, and you just decide not to even put yourself in that position.
No, I done seen a lot of shit. I done seen domestic violence. I've seen a lot. A lot.
See what I'm saying?
A lot.
You don't want to be bothered.
That shit don't be love. That shit don't be love. Like, and I don't ever want to be in a situation where that's another thing. I don't want to be in a situation where I feel like I'm with somebody, but I'm not in control of myself, of my emotions, because I'm angry all the time. That's another thing. And people don't think about that shit. Like, it's toxic in a bad way, in a horrible way, where you're not.
That's where that word that women always say, emotional intelligence, comes into play. I want you to love me, but don't let that drive how you treat me negatively.
I ain't gonna use that term.
Molly, how do you feel about Slimmy's perspective?
I think that Slimmy is just very bachelor mindset. I can't say I don't blame him. Like maybe in his area, it's just not anything worth him putting himself out there for in that way. So I saw where he was coming from. I saw where Quentin was coming from. So
Q Diddy.
I feel like you're gonna. I don't know. You're a man, so I feel like men can kind of handle being a lone wolf a little bit better than a woman. But
No.
I hopefully one day you get what you're looking for.
I'm not alone.
There's a woman out there that could have Slimmy
You're not
wrapped around her
married,
finger.
and you don't sound like you want to get married anytime soon.
It's a
So you're just
woman.
gonna be.
It's a woman out there that could have Slimmy wrapped around her finger all day long.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Her last name used to be Jones too. She wouldn't have no problem adjusting right back. My last name Jones. She go right back into the fold.
See, it's a chick that Slimmy felt like he missed out on, and he ain't happy about that shit.
Well, no, I wouldn't say I'm not happy about it, but it is women who I know I would treat a certain way though. But like that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work.
Let me read some of these super chats, I guess. What were you about to say? Molly, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. It just seems like his best bet is to find somebody young, about 21, who has some time to spend with him, because he needs a long time to settle in, it sounds like. So that was it.
That's too young.
Abe the Hunter says Slimmy looked like TJ Maxx mannequin.
I don't know what the fuck.
AD, since the chat is your co-host, put up the petition to get Quentin off. You got to go. And AD, you think that is funny? I hope Molly's husband put pause on Quentin. He out of line. Quentin ain't going nowhere. Quentin always going to be here. Slimmy and Few, y'all might as well just stop saying that shit because Quentin is got a lifetime membership. Slimmy and Future attend the same church.
No, I ain't got no kids.
Slimmy, the one marriage-minded and breaded women get swept up and married quick. Don't push your luck with holding her there because you want to maximize your potential on more women. Quality over quantity. Diaz says, or Barry Bonds signing Top's 35th anniversary again. Slimmy is right. Tommy from Power Rangers deleted himself in a hotel room after arguing with his separated wife. Rest in peace, Green Ranger. Slimmy wants a haram. Carmela Ella says, I've not dated since 2001 due to marriage and loss. Quick question. What the F has happened? Spouses are jealous because of income. If you can't trust, don't marry. Why is it difficult? Who hurt y'all? This is too complicated. Only if it's bad. Only if what's bad for me is worse for her. That's wild. It has been stated by the wife of Robin Williams his self-deletion was due to LBD and Parkinson's diagnosis and wanting to go out on his own terms. Slimmy is not hurt, but he saw something that scares the living daylights out of him. He saw it and he was like, nope, not me. Jerry says a good woman will bring out the best in any man. Kim says Lifetime gives Slimmy a documentary like Yesterday. Jerry says if she's a feminine woman, her love is unmatched. Unbiased Ross says somebody snatched Slimmy, best head doctor. No love. No love. Carrie is kind and an intelligent woman. She can be Slimmy's relationship counselor for 1 minute and go the distance and making a point to Anton the next. No room to pivot with Carrie. Hayes says Slimmy just needs to find his real type who views him as her real type, and all of the stuff he was saying will go right out the window. And Mr. Robinson doing what I know you can do. Shout out to Mr. Robinson. We love you over here. I knew a man who went to war. He was crying. He was scared. But he picked up that gun and he still fought regardless of how he felt. You're going to have emotions regardless, even if you're more logical. However, club marriage is for the strong, Slimmy. You would run away from war? He won't pick up that gun. Slimmy, Mr. Robinson is telling you to get that gun. Pick up that gun. Don't be scared and fight regardless of how you feel. Shout out to Mr. Robinson.
Amen. Amen, Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson. We absolutely love you. Absolutely. Slimmy, you better pay attention. Mr. Robinson know what he wants and he going for it.
Don't put down that gun, son. Pick
Get
up
your
that
gun.
gun.
Pick up that gun. You fight. You fight.
All my life, I gotta fight.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ready for the next one?
Yep.
Say that. I keep hearing y'all ready for the next act. Say yeah. I just hear your Apollo.
I got
another one.
Here we go.
I want to go back in the day.
What you want to go back in the day for?
I don't know. It just seems like everything just brings me back to the 90s and early 2000s or something. Like
it was cool, but it wasn't great. We got revisionist history, Carrie. We look at all of the good times, but we don't look at all of the shit that we suffered through that at the same time. So
that's true.
I feel like there was no suffering in the 90s.
It wasn't that bad though. Yeah.
No, we didn't know that it was as bad as it was.
We didn't know.
We know too much now.
Well, I look at my childhood and I think it was pretty great.
I look at the house I was raised in and I say, how the fuck can all of these people fit in here? I never want to go back to that shit.
Man.
I had a good childhood.
Good grief.
Ain't nobody trying
It just seemed like it was safer.
No,
it was even safer to mess up more. Like, I don't know, it just seemed
it was treacherous. We didn't know no better.
Yeah, we didn't
have pedos on an app to where we can see where the fuck they lived at, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Like we just didn't know. We was just out here.
Yep. We was unaware because the internet didn't exist.
We was winging that shit. Yep.
That's true.
Okay.
What you about to say, Clem?
I used to work at a gym. There's just like this FBI agent dude there, and like the world is like 10 times better than what we know. He's like, I just shot a dude off a mountain yesterday, and I was like, nigga, what? Said some dude tried to kill his wife, and he ran and he fucking shot him off a mountain. I was like, that shit wasn't on the news.
I think we way safer than we were. We're just in the social media era, so everything is magnified.
Yeah.
We only seen what the news wanted to tell us. We didn't have access to everything. So
Yeah.
now we got information overload. We got access to everything. So, all right. Speaking of that, Slimmy, this one is for you, big dog.
I
Jesus.
keep refilming this video because I keep getting upset because I'm tired of the gaslighting. I'm tired of the back and forth from women who consistently contradict their statements. If romantic love doesn't mean anything, if all you need is community, friends, and family, why are you laid up next to a man every night? Why? Why are you in a relationship? Why are you bragging about your happy and healthy relationship and this man that you're going to marry and have kids with if none of that stuff matters? Because it matters to you because you know it fulfills something in you that is very different than what you get from familial and platonic relationships. You know it, I know it, and I'm tired of the self-righteous bullshit that you guys tell yourselves every day because you just don't have an answer when people wonder why they're still alone. And you can just say that you got lucky. I would be fine with that. But I'm sick and tired of people getting on the internet and saying that you just need to love yourself more. Do you know how hard it is to love yourself when every time you like somebody, they tell you you're ugly or you're not good enough, and it's been happening your entire life? To go through all of your formative years, your 20s, almost your 30s, and watch everyone around you experience intimacy and romance, and you want it so badly and you can't have it because for some reason something's obviously wrong with you. And I get it. Like, it may not be me, it may not be other women who experience this, but it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And instead of just making space for the so-called community and understanding why we feel this way and why that has an effect on your self-esteem, you preach at us and tell us that, you know, we're centering men and we need to detach these relationships. Fuck all that. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of this. You have no idea what it feels like because you have had love reciprocated on more than one occasion, and maybe you choose to be single, but it's a choice. It's a choice. That's the difference. I'm so sick and tired of women who met their soulmate walking down the frozen food aisle at the local Kroger preaching at me about all that I need to do to find a man. Screw you and screw whatever self-righteous bullshit you try to, tout on everyone else because you don't have a fucking answer. Just be true about it. You got lucky. I'm tired of all this.
So the question is finding someone that loves you or to love you pure fucking luck? It's all luck. It's not any rhyme or reason as to how you can and can't do it, especially for women. Is it pure luck that some women find the men that they wind up marrying and sticking with for the rest of their life?
Yeah, I think it is luck. Some of it is luck, and then some of it is wisdom, because you decided to stay with this person who you felt like you had the slightest connection with, and then you saw it through. So it's a little bit of luck, a little bit of wisdom. It's all love, though.
He proved the previous lady's point. You gotta find you a man that you're not catching butterflies over. He might be a little bit ugly. She wants somebody who don't want her. It's somebody out there for her though. He might not look how she wants him to look.
Why y'all want people to be with these ugly folks?
If you're looking for love, because as women, like, we get told to prioritize the looks over a lot of other things. And
Really?
that's why a lot of women are so unhappy and missing out because they are prioritizing looks and some of the other things. He might not look great, but he might treat you
Unfortunately,
phenomenally.
Molly's correct because, like, I feel
Wait,
like
why you say unfortunately?
because I don't want her to be right. It's just like if you got an ugly duckling, and then that means you find all these other things about them that makes them attractive, other than the physical. So she might be on the something.
So Molly, are you saying that it's not luck that people find a person that they wind up being in a relationship with and getting married to?
Yeah, it's I don't think it's luck. She's just not willing to lower whatever standards she might have. She wants to be single because there's plenty of men out here looking for somebody.
Carrie?
Yeah, I don't think it's luck. I don't think that it's luck.
What
I
is it then,
think
Carrie? What is it?
um I think it's letting go of the notion, like kind of like Molly said with the other girl, letting go of the notion that you have a certain type, that it has to look a certain way, that it has to come a certain way, that he has to talk a certain way, that he has to, you have to meet him in a certain location. He had like this whole fantasy of what you think it should be. And then because I do think that a lot of us were kind of raised with that independent spirit, some of us have to just really dial it down some, because there are some women who, like, I remember I was in I was in network marketing, and a close person of mine, somebody who's close to me, she was in network marketing as well. And one of the guys, we were talking about like if he was attracted to her or whatever. And he just said, he was like, she's cool, but she needs to chill. Like when she walks into the space, it almost feels like you're on a job interview to talk to her, you know. But once you talk to her, if you get beyond that, she's cool. And I think that a lot of women have all of that stuff around them, and you need to like unpeel some of that and just kind of chill out, and you probably will find it. Like, I'm looking at her Instagram page, and I'm not trying to say she's one way or the other, but she doesn't seem like she might be the most easy to approach woman, not because she's out of somebody's league or she's super beautiful, but because she might be checking for him, like, you know, do you know how to spell this word correctly? You said that wrong. You know, don't put the preposition after your. She just comes across a little wound up. So I think sometimes
Yeah,
you
that
gotta
ain't gonna
chill
help her
out.
cause because she's not really attractive. So that's messed up.
Well, but I don't think I don't I can't answer how it is for guys. I know how it is for women. I really don't think that a lot of us are so caught up in how a man looks. I really don't. I think that a lot of it is how we feel, and again our thoughts of what we think it should be. But women can be like, we can find you can there can be a man who is not physically attractive, but a lot of women will find him attractive because of his energy, because of what he gives off. So I don't think we get as caught up in that as y'all.
What that got to do with her right here not being attractive?
But that's why I was saying I was
Yeah.
about to go down the road of saying, well, if her attitude was right, then you guys might approach her. But I can't say that because y'all are clearly more visual
Right,
creatures
but
than we are.
you know
But
she's not attractive. And you
I
just
wouldn't
don't want
say
to say that.
I wouldn't say I don't I think that she could be attractive to someone. I think she could be attractive to someone. I don't think that you look at her and you're like, oh my God, like I can't even stomach. I really think that this whole notion of attractiveness is not as big of a deal breaker as I think we talk like it is now.
Nah, that's cap. All right, now
I don't think so,
I'm gonna
because
tell
it's a
you,
lot of average, under average people walking around with people.
I'm gonna tell you how I know that's cap. If she came up here on this panel right now, you think she gonna get some super chats?
That you can't use that as an example, because
Yeah, we can.
again, no, because I bet a lot. No, I don't
Yeah,
think
we
so,
can.
Slimmy.
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
You
so
think
most
she
of the
gonna get
couple,
some super chats on the strength of her face?
no, but
I've
that
seen,
doesn't mean she can't. No, I'm not.
listen. I've
But
personally seen, and I'm telling you that is real. I've personally seen what some women would deem as a very, very high catch guy, meaning that, um, he had a really good job. He was an engineer. He did really, really well. And he was to a lot of girls, he was an aesthetically pleasing guy, right? And if you look at his wife, she had to be every bit of 280, 300, not in any way, shape, or form the type of woman that you would ever walk up to, even if she was slim. And people just couldn't understand it. And he was in fucking love with this chick. He was in love with this chick. Rita, you know who I'm talking about?
So you're so it if
it's crazy. It is insane. And everybody would be like, man, what the fuck does he see in her? And so you would be surprised. It happens more often than not. And she didn't have the best attitude. She was always hungry. It was just some wild shit.
Sounds like luck to me.
No, I don't know if it was
I'm rocking with the Slimster. Like we're insinuated that luck is a positive.
He married her.
Luck can also be bad.
You almost made me fucking spit out my water, bro.
And just like luck is just like it happened to you by chance, other than actions, pretty much. and when you find love, it's literally luck. It just happens. Like you can put yourself in a room, I guess, to catch a dude, but the happenings after that, I feel like this was Slim. It's just luck. Like what the fuck just happened? Like most people, I feel like maybe most people who fell in love, they're confused. Like it's just like, bam, like what the fuck am I feeling right now? Type shit. No. Like they weren't really like everybody's like you find love when you're not looking for it. You know what I mean? That's a thing for a reason, because it just fucking bam, like shit fucking happens.
I will tell you this. I hate to agree with Quentin in this one instance. I hate to agree with him. I think that he used it in the wrong context previously when he said it, but he's absolutely right to an extent. I hate to agree with him on this one thing, but sometimes you do have to, in the right way, tell a woman to shut the fuck up. And again, I think that he used it in the wrong context previously, but with this woman that we just seen at the bottom of the screen, for example, she is a type of woman where you got to kind of wrangle her in and say, "Hey, man, shut the fuck up."
See, I thought about this and I wanted to let it go. If Molly didn't have this face and I did that, niggas would have been okay with it. If she was ugly, they wouldn't have said shit.
That's not true.
Like
the reason why that's not true is because Molly never came out of her femininity, and
it doesn't matter. It has more to do with her looks. If this was a feminine, fat, ugly, freaking booger wolf, nobody wouldn't have said shit.
It's not true. It's not true. Okay. It's not true. It depends. Listen, a woman that stays cool and in her femininity, everybody is going to always have a level of
compassion.
100%. 100%. 100%. This woman, the woman that we talking about right now, she was aggressive the whole. Listen, watch this. Just watch the first 10 seconds of this shit.
She a booger wolf and she out of control.
I keep refilming this video because I keep getting upset because I'm tired of the gaslighting. I'm tired of the back and forth from women who consistently contradict their statements. If romantic love doesn't mean anything, if all you need is community.
Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Nah, man, she doing too much.
It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with.
She wants a man.
Yeah, but you can't come off on some. It's a reason in a way. Honestly, it's a reason that she ain't got a man. And I don't think that it's purely luck. I think that it's her attitude has probably ran people away that otherwise would have possibly even considered her. I think that she can also fix the controllables. The way that look at her, she looks frumpy. Look at her hookup.
I keep refilming this video because I keep getting upset because I'm tired.
To be on the Q. Remember that girl that used to be on the Q show who married the white dude and she started. Remember that chick?
Yeah,
she got engaged.
And I think that if she lost some weight and her face slimmed out, right? She actually put some effort into what she looks like. Her hair looked like an old lady inside of the church. She got that frizzy thing on that she had on, and you aggressive at the same time. Yo, you can fix all of those things and you can put yourself in the game, coach. Ain't nobody telling you that you're going to be Steph Curry and LeBron James and score 50 points. But what we are telling you is that you can make a roster. You can get to a roster. And she is not trying to make a roster because it could be because she feel like she want the best ever. And it also could be because she just got a bad fucking attitude. She's overly aggressive. She's not appreciative. How she's presenting herself is probably a reflection of who she is in regular life. And she's not putting the effort in. You can't think that everybody is just gonna feel sorry for you and pick you up on the team. That's not how it goes. You got to make yourself available. You may not be a first round draft pick, but you may be a walk on, and you can walk on. But if you're not gonna put yourself in the game, coach, and everything you do is just always gonna be complaining, and you want everything to be good luck to fall in your favor, that's not how life works.
But she can only make a roster. She can only be on the roster. She can't. No marriage for her.
Yes, there's marriage available for her.
No.
Why you
no,
saying? Yeah, she can get married.
No.
Simi.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, not as is.
Yes, she can. Yes,
Not as is.
Yes, she can.
As
It
is.
can.
I think
Make a roster.
Darius
Attitude?
probably said
No.
it best. Yes, she can get married. There's 7 rounds.
No, not
She
with
can
that
definitely
attitude.
make a roster. There are plenty. Listen, you got to remember this, Slimmy. I have to remind people of this every single day. Most of us are regular fucking people. There
Yeah,
is
we
a
are.
regular, normal ass guy that is in the same fucking league as her, and they could connect with each other if they just shut the fuck up and they figure out that they both in the same league. Dog, there are normal people that need to be talking to normal people, but for whatever reason, we up here sitting there talking about all of these high-ass standards, and everybody don't qualify for that. It's some normal people that's in her league that if she shut the fuck up, get her attitude together, and put some effort into what she look like, she can get her a really good, normal, God-fearing person or a person that is cool and would love her little funky draws off. I'm telling you,
But that's not as
And
is,
I
though.
think
That's
somebody
not as
probably,
is.
I think that she probably just got off the phone with one of her girlfriends who has a fiance or something now who probably said that very thing to her, and that's what prompted her to record the video.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why she ran. She jealous. She sounded jealous.
Yeah, but I mean, again, most of us is just normal, everyday people. Like,
for sure.
We just need to go and date normal, everyday people. It's a
Yep.
nigga that's going hard at the plant, or somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, he picking up the garbage every day, and he a good dude, and he probably make a decent salary, and they would make a great family if she would shut the fuck up and open up her mind and the possibilities. But no, she think it's luck that she gonna meet fucking Odell Beckham Jr. walking down the aisle at the grocery store. That's the part that's unrealistic. That's the part where you need luck. But you don't need luck to kick it with a regular everyday people. It's guys every day that if she got herself halfway decent and together and stop looking like a like Deaconess, she'll be fine. Listen, 98% of us is regular people, bro.
Yeah, that's
probably
seriously,
super sloppy.
Seriously, we
No, she
are
can't open her
normal, everyday people. I see cool people every single day, and I'm like, oh, she got good energy. She just got good energy. I would hang out with her.
You
know
ain't
what I'm
hanging
saying?
You ain't hanging out with her.
I would hang out with anybody, and then she got to trick me. She got to gawk me down with some shit.
Yeah.
She got to do something to get me tricked. She got to trick me the fuck out. You gotta take it the whole thing. Something. All right, Carrie, I'm stopping.
What are we talking about here? Like, where did you just go?
Now, Carrie. I'm stopping now, Carrie.
It's after midnight.
Oh God.
I'm stopping now, Carrie. The point is that you can trick me.
Like,
You
what is
could
the
definitely get a phone call back. You could definitely trick me. 100%. You got to get me on the right day. It's got to be the right time. I got to be down bad.
Look at all these variables. Look at all these. Oh man, I just contradicted everything.
It's gotta be a bad winter night. And there ain't nothing happening that day. Ain't no basketball games, ain't shit going on. And maybe it's like the day before payday and I don't have no money or something. It's got to be a day. But the point is that it could happen. Could definitely happen.
Oh, snap.
You all right over there, Slimmy?
Yeah. No, you gonna see it.
Something just happened? Something popped off?
It's a super chat.
Oh, okay. We'll see that. They saying Anton said he got to be ovulating.
What the fuck?
No, but the point is that the point is that most of us is just regular everyday people. I put myself in that same category. I feel like I'm a regular everyday person with exceptional personality, finances, the ability to be able to communicate effectively, nice beard, big cock, a lot of other things. But Carrie, get your ass back up here. What are we doing? But the point is that you got to play to your strengths. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have strengths. Her strengths is being covered up by that fucking burqa that she got on, and that hair that she got, and she not playing to her strengths. Real talk. What's going on? Oh, so Slimmy could say some of the most egregious shit he said.
Slimmy, I don't think Slimmy has ever said anything
I
about
speak to some of my strengths, and all of a sudden, then everybody want to go off. So I can't speak to my strengths.
I don't think Slimmy has ever said anything about that.
Why can't we speak to our
get this joint ready? So
that's all I'm saying. What is the problem with speaking to our strengths, Gary?
You don't have to say everything.
So I got to be censored.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ain't nobody else censored. Fucking Quentin said, "Shut
by
the fuck
example." And he too.
I didn't say that. I didn't say the F word. Did I say the F word?
You threw a bunch of yeah.
I just said one F word. I didn't say multiple.
He found every fucking curse word.
No, I didn't. I just said one.
He said, "God damn it, shut the fuck up, you bitch."
I didn't call him no B word. No, I didn't.
Said every curse word he can find, and y'all was still sitting there like, Quentin, no. I say cock, and everybody want to do like this.
Molly don't never sign off though.
Molly did sign off on that shit. Molly did sign off.
Oh,
I think that's the first time I saw that.
Yeah, that was the first time she did that.
Quinn will use the hard ER. He used all that shit. We just giggle.
I don't say that. I don't say that word anymore.
That's Quinn. He's just being bipolar. I say three words and Carrie want to go off.
Because once you start, you just keep going. You're not going to it doesn't slip out and then you just keep, you change the subject. You be like, oh, let me stay on this topic.
Come on, man. We got to read super. I got one more thing I want to ask y'all. Shit. It's official. LGBTQ stands for lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and queer.
Suck my dick.
You gotta admit that was a good joke. That was a good one.
I agree.
Carry those housewife brownies hidden, huh? Welcome to Green Studios by Carrie. A tap dancing class and being politically correct and respectful. She's not well, someone will like her. That is what Carrie was saying. Actually, Q is correct. If Molly didn't look so fine, nobody would have had an issue with him cussing her out. He did the same to Trigger and no pushback. What?
Yep, I did on the Q
No,
show.
Trigger was being wild. Molly wasn't being wild.
Like a year ago.
Shout out to Tariq. Tazi, what up? Call me Tazi says, shout out to the panel. Speaking of marriage, guess who's proposing next month? Shout out to Tazi.
Yay.
Slimmy don't like that, but we love it.
Congratulations in advance.
I don't got no problem with it for nobody else.
Shout out to the proposal. You gotta let us know how it go. You wrong, Slimmy. I think she looks great. You mad thankful. Mad thankful for you, Anton. If at any time I'm stressed out, I just go to season 2, episode 17 and play back Slimmy fucking that chicken up. We do label the episodes. So I'm going to start throwing timestamps in these too. Shout out to everybody that hold us down. We appreciate y'all. All right. Got one last one. This one is a little bit lengthy. I think it's a little over 2 minutes, but check it out. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
I have been a medical executive, medical office management, physician's assistants. 23 years of professional experience. Plus, I invested $10,000 for 240 hours to learn data analytics and AI programming last year. And ever since I graduated from school, during the time I was going through a severe surgery, right after losing my dad, every single position I've been offered has either been a scam or it just didn't fucking work out. It's everyone. Everyone is struggling. Everyone is being put into a position to be desperate because a bunch of idiots decided to elect who they elected, and now it's going to get worse. So I'm resorting to delivery driving because I have to survive, because I'm about to be broke and I'm about to be without anything. I'm so angry at everything being an uphill battle. Everything has been against me. Everything has stopped me from achieving success, and I've been gatekept from it, and I'm tired. I don't know what else to do. Literally, everyone is getting screwed right now. I know I'm not special, but I have to even feel that way because we exist in such an apathetic society that, it's like, well, fuck it. Everybody's in the same boat, so you're not special, but I'm losing my fucking mind just like everybody else right now and doing everything I can to just keep powering through this fucking joke of a life. I'm this close to throwing all my morals out the window and starting an OnlyFans. How about it? How about that? Everything feels like a fucking evil joke. And nobody gives a fuck. So yeah, if you're wondering what's making you sad, it's the fucking reality that we're facing.
So, with that being said, the crash out is real. Woman says she can't get a job and she's about to give up, and she might even be selling box by the end of the year. What are your thoughts on women that are basically starting to crash out now that they don't have the options that they thought that they had as far as the job prospects? Now, I will say that also she said she's been looking for a job for a whole long time. And I think she said she took like a boot camp. She spent 240 hours in order to get some training or something like that. But she's been looking for a job since early last year, apparently, which was way before the Trump administration. But in a general sense, what do y'all think of these women? There's a lot of women, especially white women, that are crashing out and saying that they about to start throwing it back for a real one. What do y'all think about that?
I think the world is like correcting itself, like to Molly's point, like get out the workforce and go have some kids and find a dude that keep you at the crib. You ain't got to worry about this nonsense. And this is what the middle of weaving back and forth between what we used to be and what we are and confusion. This is probably what it looks like.
Slimmy, thoughts? No, you know what? I'm gonna go guy, girl. Carrie, thoughts?
I was just gonna say this is all the result of all this mega confusion, and it's all just coming to a head. Like, I mean, I feel her frustration. I feel you. I got you, girl. I understand, but I mean,
Time out makes a good point. There's jobs out there that'll sustain you until you can do better, but you don't want it. Like I feel like someone, like I know someone, they would rather be the bottom tier nurse than work at Chick-fil-A, which makes considerably more money. You know what I
that's
mean?
true too.
But since being in the medical field and nursing has a level of something to it, you want to do that and struggle, as opposed to go ahead and pop off in that Chick-fil-A drive-thru line.
Well, and she clearly felt some level of frustration because she went and got whatever the certification or the training is, and I guess in addition to her coming across scam jobs, she probably was sold some level of a scam promise that if you go get these certifications, then, you know, you'll just be able to go find something right away. And that's not even the case for people that, like, I think very few people just go find a job right away in their area of expertise in there. Like that to me is just unrealistic anyway. So
If your job was as good as you made it out to be and you missed it that much, it probably took some level of like time or experience to get there. And you're just not just about to transition to another one. If you're that good, they wouldn't let you go. Just be honest. I work for a company, and they're the well, I think they laid off like what I send you into like 1,700 people, and they're
Yeah.
all at the corporate level. And the fact that that many people we don't care about, you can just let you go. I mean, like, what were you doing? They don't let
yeah.
people go that are doing something.
That is true.
And not for nothing, in today's day, I think you're going to have to be some level of creative with how you make your money. Like
Yep.
there, even in your area of expertise, you're gonna have to be creative. So the time she spent making the video, which I'm not mad at her, she needed to vent, that's cool. But all that stuff you just learned about AI, go start yourself a channel and share all the information that you learned. Like you, if you get out of your own way and stop feeling so bad and sad for yourself, get a little God in your heart, and then go start a channel.
I think the one thing that most people are gonna miss in that video is that she basically said that she doesn't get along with people at work. She said a couple of those jobs didn't work out. In what way? How come they didn't work out? If you got all these certification, you got your degree, you went and did all this extra shit. What's going on at work that these jobs aren't working out? It might be something up with you. It might be what you doing at the job. She not thinking about that shit. She not taking that shit into consideration. Because how does a job for someone that's qualified just not work out?
Yeah,
That
because
don't happen.
she described the scam part, but then was like, and then the other ones didn't work out. Why didn't you
Yeah,
describe what that was? So
yeah.
I get
So
what you're
like,
saying.
yeah, nah, you leaving some shit out. You ain't getting along with people. You probably a rebel. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be in a I don't know if she's trying to be in a corporate environment or a medical environment, but she got tattoos on her hands that she can't cover up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not a good look. That ain't so
True.
it's a lot of things in the play that she not thinking about. She not thinking about some things. She gotta do some. But I will say this. I will say this. She probably should have been the woman in the first video. She probably should be saying, "Worship me." She could probably get away with that. Not that first chick though.
You think she could have?
Yeah,
Oh my
she
God.
definitely could.
I don't know about that one, Slimmy.
I think she could get away with it more than the other girl can.
She look a little rough to me.
Mm, she look earthy.
She look rough. She look
Look
rough.
earthy.
She looked like she definitely got a fupa.
What?
No, I don't think she do.
I bet you. I bet you.
I want to see her picture real quick. I can tell you.
You want me to go? I'll play the video back again.
I don't
real
want you to
quick.
play a video. I just want to see her face real quick. Oh, she's right there in the corner. No, I can see her cheekbones. She's fine. No fupa.
No, I think she aged out, dog.
No, she has cheekbones. That means her neither regions are probably okay. It's probably furry, but it's fine.
No.
Oh yeah, she
I
definitely.
don't think she. Oh, I don't think she. I don't think she.
She don't shave. I can see that.
She. I think she's a little rough around the edges, personally.
Oh me.
Molly, thoughts of women complaining about not being able to find a job?
With her, I had a few thoughts. I was like, maybe she was counting on those DEI jobs because she blamed Trump for why she doesn't have a job. And then I was thinking, where is your man? because if you're willing to objectify yourself on OnlyFans to make some money, just go settle down. And then another question I had was, if jobs are so hard to find, why can't you move? So I had a lot of different questions. She just sounded like extremely entitled. A job was just supposed to fall in her lap and be readily available for her. And she's extremely negative. I can see why nobody would probably keep her on because she's just a ball of negativity. And
Mhm.
that it repels people away from you. Nobody wants to hear you cry all day. And she knew she wasn't special and not the only one going through it because she kept having to reiterate, oh, she's not the only one going through it. So shut up.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah. I think that we're about to reset to where I think it's gonna be a luxury to have a job. I think having a job with all of the benefits and everything like that is gonna be a luxury. Because I think that we're about to reset back to the space where you basically have to create something for yourself.
I
Um,
think so too.
yeah, you're gonna have to provide a service. I think gig work is about to really, really continue to go where that's going to continue to get oversaturated because shit, it ain't hard to find a DoorDash driver at all. Ain't hard to find a Uber, a DoorDash driver, or none of that shit. No matter where you are, no matter how far out of range you are from a city, you could be an hour away from a city. It's gonna be plenty of DoorDash drivers around. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think
Mhm.
So
I think people aren't grateful. I think like people get in like good positions and always think they can do better. I don't know if that's good or bad, but they just need to stay put. Y'all
yeah,
trying to move around and shit. You know what I mean? Like I've been with my job for 16 years. I wouldn't make what I want. It took me 16 years to make what I make an hour.
yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
that's what I was gonna say. I think they're also impatient. So she said she just got the certification not too long ago. So I mean,
I mean,
put
but
in the
it's a
time.
cert. It's not a degree in that particular field.
That
You know
true.
what I'm
That
saying?
too.
Right.
So
That too.
when you're talking about a competitive field, like jobs are available. It's just that a lot of people don't qualify, and people are mass applying and all of this for stuff that they don't qualify for. And I think it's just a reset. I think that for so long the economy is being propped up by fake artificial jobs and fake government jobs and all of this stuff where, a lot of people was just doing shit and they was used doing it at taxpayer expense, but that's not a sustainable model. You can't think that we can be subsidized by the government for our entire lives. It's not. It's just not. It's not sustainable.
Um, Elon trying to hook us up with 5 racks a month for some Doge reparations.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, I missed that one too.
Oh, y'all didn't see it?
Nah.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he said if they recoup whatever, save the whatever there's like a I think it's like $19 trillion that they're trying to save. If they meet that mark, they want to put some of it back into the economy, like 5 racks per household or something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I wouldn't care, but I'm sure it will help a lot of people. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just think that the box is gonna be cheaper than ever now.
The box,
What?
like vagina.
Yeah.
See, how did we?
Look, Carrie,
Okay,
like,
so
see, look, how did we get here?
jobs are scarce in the box.
$20.
It's good.
It's
It's hard
it's
to,
classic supply and demand, Kerry.
but you,
It
but
ain't
when you
$40
get,
no
see,
I'm
more.
trying. Yeah, we were talking about
this
jobs.
is where
That's
men
all.
mess up, and don't fuck the chat when I say this. Like when you find some good box, you need to be still.
What?
Like be still, nigga, and rest in your femininity in that box, nigga. Shit, y'all
What?
niggas, y'all
What are we
niggas just
talking
moving
about?
around and
Rest of
shit.
your femininity.
See,
I'm kidding, nigga. Chill out.
I'm trying to tell you, Kerry looking confused, but I'm telling you right
so
now
confused.
that you're gonna have a lot of women that are going to be willing to understand how men think and oh my God, you know what? You so funny. It's gonna be a lot of that shit. It's gonna be a lot of women that's willing to listen. They just trying to keep their phone on, you know, trying to make sure that they could have something nice to eat.
Oh,
All
I
of
get
these,
what you're
all of
saying.
these, all of these high standards and shit that everybody was acting like they had. All of that's going out the window. I see more women talking about, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get evicted. I see more of that shit than ever before. I see so many women talking about, oh my God, and my Cash App is right here because I'm about to get evicted. I get so many videos that people send me of that stuff. It's crazy. It is
But
absolutely
like,
crazy.
I don't get it. Like, the world is weird. Like, at what point do you like lower your standards and just rock with it like a dude, just like a medium dude?
When they get
But
off
is
the
it really
internet,
lowering the
I was about to
standard?
say, Molly. I was about to say, man, once they
they
once
have
that
to get off the
Instagram shut
internet.
down, once they shut that Instagram down, yep. I
Because
will
there's a
say
lot.
something
There's a lot
about
of regular dudes that are willing to take care of these women that want a lot.
I will say something about this. I like this format though. But I
What?
will say something about all these women. They definitely need to shut the fuck up.
Dang, you cussed a lot tonight. There's my friend. I think I remember. He
No,
said
they do.
he said my MPH tonight is down. My nigga per hour. He said I said it a lot, but he said I'm doing good tonight.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you've been cursing. You say you weren't gonna curse.
Oh, Molly brought it down. We'll reset. We'll try again Thursday.
What do y'all think about the format? I tried to switch it up slightly.
That shit fire. I like it. I
What's
like
the format, Slimmy? What's the fire format?
it was we discussed all troubled women.
That was the format.
Yeah. They're all
Was
troubled.
that the
It's
form?
true. We
Was that
want
the
no
format,
niggas.
Anton?
It say it. It say it.
Anton, was that the format?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
discussing that. And
Look at you.
I went away from the scrolling at the bottom. Um, and brought it up a little bit. I just made a lot of changes, and then I wanted to have videos that did the full screen instead of you moving it to the side and all of that shit. So I made a lot of smaller changes that I think equaled up to some big things, and then I just went with a whole thing of, like Slimmy said, troubled women, and we rocked out.
Yeah, I think those women need to be quiet, except for like the second woman, because she was happy about her dude, but at the same time, I just
Mm-hmm.
men don't follow that advice, obviously.
Talking about the chick that said she likes simps.
No, that was the first one. The second one was the one
The
that was
married girl.
she was
No,
married.
the second one was the stud.
Oh yeah, no, the third woman. I'm sorry, the third woman. Yeah, the one that was married, and she was like praising her husband. But men just don't follow that. Don't follow that shit, man. Get you a nice looking woman, man. Don't get you no book.
Terry wasn't rocking with you on that one, Slimmy.
Yeah, I mean, but that's cool. But no man should have a booger wolf. You shouldn't be subjected to that.
Yeah, but her point wasn't go get you a booger wolf.
Yeah, well,
No, it wasn't. She said her man
No.
was dark skinned and she normally goes after lighter guys. She didn't say like he's a booger wolf. I
no,
mean,
but
or the equivalent.
she said don't talk to someone you're attracted to.
Yes, that's smart.
But
No,
I don't think she means therefore it can't. I think she's more so saying like don't focus on who you normally focus on. Like let your whole this is my taste, this is who I look for go. Open your eyes up.
Hmm. Because let's be honest, in the Black community, we do us women prioritize men's looks more so than some
Sexual
other
acumen.
qualities.
That's one thing that's wild to me. We back on the Q show about a year ago that this one chick was like, "I have my husband's great, but the sex sucks," so she left him. So
what?
women
Wow.
just out here doing dumb shit for no reason. It's women.
And now she
She
for the
sounds
streets.
lost to
You
She
me.
say
for the
what?
streets.
Yeah. It was a whole conversation. Mm-hmm. Yep, she left him because she
Jeez.
said that is what he wasn't doing what he was supposed to.
Did she say that it was worth it or not?
No, she regretted leaving her husband.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as we thought. Jesus, man. She's trying to get him back.
I think that the price of the brick is going down.
Like the brick, like cocaine.
Price of the box is going down.
Oh, the brick. I thought
I think the price of the box is going down. I think that I think there's going to be guys with more than one wife.
I don't think that's.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Talk
that's
about that real shit.
I don't think women are like, most women aren't really cut out for that.
Look at Carrie's
You'll
face.
be surprised. You'll be surprised what they're ready to be cut out for.
Carrie, you ready for another chick to enter your household?
Listen, I got a
you know when they start with listen, it gets
I got a whole list.
I told you,
I got
Carrie,
a whole list for him. You want to come be a part of this tribe, you better understand what you're walking into.
See?
You better understand. So.
Wasn't the answer you thought you was going to get, was it, Quentin?
Yeah, it was similar.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not.
Yeah, I figured she'd have to take some off her plate in order for her to. There you go.
You daggone right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, OnlyFans gonna be $5.
They still.
You ain't got to worry about that. You can get them in person.
How long do y'all think OnlyFans is gonna go?
And
forever.
As long as niggas is paying for it,
that ain't going nowhere.
So for men, is OnlyFans?
It's
that's
more
just
personal.
Like
you don't understand. Like OnlyFans is like personal porn. Like these women respond to you. Like they send you what you want specifically. Like, hey, I want to see you do this, and they pay for it. He send it to you. It's like
and then they cry after about how much men suck and how draining men are, and they only want women for one thing. So I don't know. Good luck to y'all dating these women.
It's better. Like porn's lasted the test of time, so OnlyFans gonna rock out too until somebody ban it. They just banned porn in Oklahoma.
You know what's crazy? I never seen a wholesome a wholesome woman.
I tried it, Dash. I've done it before. That's how I know. Sorry,
complain about being objectified. You never see that.
Most women complain about being objectified. Not
wholesome women. Wholesome women that's modest. They don't complain about that shit.
Yes, they do. They complain the most because that ain't them.
Well, they probably not. No, just being a woman. Women get objectified in general. I don't think men care if you're modest.
Especially if you got some hips and some.
They make sex robots and sex dolls of women, just so men can hump on. Like, ugh.
What? Don't stop. Don't act like y'all got the most sex toys, Molly. Don't even start. Y'all got stuff.
Whole men though. Whole men.
Y'all got whole man parts. Y'all got a whole man part.
They got things where you can just pop that bitch on the wall. What do you mean?
What? What are we? Okay.
See what, Carrie? Why you not cutting off your camera for this shit?
Because they're not talking.
We're talking in general.
They're not right. They're not as grotesque.
Nah, dog. I feel like y'all got something against me.
Oh no! Here we go. Let me get this joint ready right now.
Right, because he's about to be like, "Why y'all
right now? Here come a rat. Here come a rat."
And I got my mouse back, so I'm ready. I'm right.
I'm not about to say nothing, but I feel like I'm discriminated against. And it's only happening to me. It's only me that I'm discriminated against. I'm 100% being discriminated against, and that's not right. Carrie don't cut off no fucking thing. She be talking in the background, all kind of shit. And in the minute that I mention something, she be like, boop. I don't understand. Oh, let me wish Rita a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To you.
Hey.
Can she hear us? Happy birthday, Rita.
Right there. She
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah.
We gotta go longer than that.
That's not the new one.
What's the new one?
Y'all know that this girl, she sit here and she watched this goddamn show. Let me show you something.
How does that one go? The happy birthday one that people keep playing on Instagram.
Oh, I don't know. I was just singing the Stevie Wonder.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
I don't know it, but I like
you over here sitting here watching the show.
Why she don't watch it on the TV?
She watches it right there on the goddamn laptop. Every show, she watches it like like people are watching it, like she's not sitting right next to me.
Aw.
Every show, she sit there and watch it, intrigued, like I can't believe that this happened. Shit is crazy.
We
Yo.
love Rita. Happy birthday.
Hey.
Shout out to my Pooh Bear if you're watching.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Pooh Bear, keep doing what you're doing because he started off good. So you got to do some extra work because it got to go through a whole episode. So you got some work to do, Pooh Bear. You off to a good start though.
That's funny.
She will sit there. She will charge up her laptop so that she can sit there. And sometimes she'll just be sitting there watching it like she's not sitting right next to me. Like, what are you watching it for? And I'm right here. This is the craziest thing ever. But
what's her birthday? What's the date? Is it today?
Yep, it's the 19th.
Oh, she's a Pisces.
Hey.
Yep, I remember. I remember her being 9 months pregnant, and we had went out for her birthday. In 2008, we went out for her birthday, and when we got back home, she went into labor.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they have the same birthday?
Nope, she went into labor, and my daughter had her. My daughter was born the day after.
On the 20. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, we went out. I don't remember what we went out to. Where we go out to dinner or something for your birthday or something?
Chili's.
We went out to dinner for her birthday, and we. Yep, 3:30 in the morning, her water broke, and we went to the hospital. Went to the hospital, and my daughter was born the very next day.
Aww.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to deal with Ava's mama water breaking. They set us up a little appointment because the doctor had to go to a ski trip for Christmas, so he said we're gonna go ahead and knock this out.
Yep, that's
Come
what
on
happened.
in on the 20th, and we'll get it taken care of.
That is what happened, and I had my daughter, and then I think the next day I hit the streets. It was time to get back to work. I went to work, and I was just hustling. I ain't stopped since.
You didn't do skin to skin?
What is that?
Never mind.
What does that mean?
That's how you. Y'all don't. Am I the only
He
one?
probably did.
Oh yeah, I did. I actually did.
Okay, I was just wondering how y'all.
I say, don't most men do that?
I was the very first person to hold my daughter.
Okay, you act
Very
like you didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Huh? Rita was out of it. Yep, it was crazy. Yeah, he was getting stitched up.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So Rita's birthday today, my daughter's birthday tomorrow, and that's that.
Happy birthday to them.
My daughter already got her birthday gift, so she good.
How's she liking the truck?
She loved that.
I bet
truck.
it's nice in this weather, in this snow.
Well, she it's in the shop right now, so she dropped it off on Monday.
For what?
She getting a lot of custom work. She getting a custom wrap on it. She got getting all of the windows tinted, at least 20%. She getting a kill switch, a tracker on it. Costs like $6,400. So it's the biggest custom shop. We take all of our cars there. It's the place I went to in order to get my Cybertruck wrapped and all of that. So getting the kill switch, all of that stuff put on it. So
I put a 3-inch lift on my truck in my garage. Thanks. Free 99.
Yep. So she dropped it off. My daughter got my Cybertruck. She's been driving that around since Monday.
Is that good in the snow?
Phenomenal. How
do you feel about? They said like Tesla, like worldwide, their sales are like getting.
They got It was basically because they stopped making a Model Y because they got the new one, and so they now starting to ship it. They got 350,000 back orders. It's not true.
Ooh.
Wait. They start making the Model Y for what?
So the old Model Y, they stopped manufacturing it because they have the new one, the refresh one coming out.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they was about to stop making the Model Y. I was about to like, whoa.
Yep. So they got over 350,000 back orders that they got to fill. So that's actually not true. Usually, when you got a model refresh, it's going to be a lull simply because they got to roll out the new one and they got to get rid of, sell all of the old ones. So they're doing really well. They're doing really, really, really well.
Oh man.
So
Any dates
I'm working on it.
that
I'm
you have
working on it. I
planned?
got to get done with these two chicks' birthdays. So
These two chicks' birthdays.
yeah, these two chicks' birthdays. So I told Rita she can come and spend the night at my place tonight because it's her birthday.
Sound like Molly, all her places.
I did. I told her she can come and spend the night.
Fucking slip me.
Y'all see all of my liquor?
Were you trying to have another baby? Yeah, that's not okay.
I'm about to say, who is that for? Y'all having a party?
No,
I be having a lot of liquor because I do a lot of entertaining here.
I just want y'all to know, anyone who's going to be at the next meetup, I do not drink, so don't buy me any. Thank you.
Yeah, this is actually I like this Club Shay Shay. This shit sounds cool.
It's almost gone.
Wait. That's the Shay Club Shay joint.
Yeah, that shit
The
hit, bro.
Portier.
Yeah.
Then you got the Don Julio 1942. You gotta have that.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Yep, you gotta have that. You gotta
pancreas is fucked up.
So
What's that?
got some custom stuff. I got some custom stuff in here that a lot of people not familiar with. I got some stuff like that. A lot of people don't know nothing about that.
I got water and Kool-Aid and Dr. Pepper.
Hazel Hayden and stuff like that. So Chairman Reserve.
Is that like the people? Kool-Aid? You still drink Kool-Aid?
Then you still like
people
you
still
don't
drink Kool-Aid? Heck no.
I've been taking it easy on it.
Nope, like 4 cups of sugar.
I didn't know people still
I don't
drink
even buy that sugar.
Yeah, I didn't know people still drink Kool-Aid either.
I still drink purple Kool-Aid.
Do you really?
Purple Source Rex. You gotta mix grape and lemon.
I do like this with sugar. Just
hold on, wait. You niggas still drinking? Y'all still drinking Purple Source Rex, bro?
Yeah, I got like a picture.
You know they discontinued it, so you gotta make it with the grape and the lemonade now. That's the only way you can have it.
When do people stop drinking Kool-Aid?
You gotta serve it.
When people started learning about sugar,
you gotta use that old school blue pitcher
and started growing up.
When you pull the top up, or you push it down and you pull that joint up.
And learning you gotta drink more water. And learning about your kidneys and your pancreas and your glucose levels.
Yeah, that's why you gotta drink it in moderation.
That's what you need.
That's a pretty
bottle. What the fuck is that?
Though.
That's a dope bottle.
Yeah, it costs a lot. And then you got hood rat juice.
And I can't believe you drink Kool-Aid. I wouldn't have thought you.
Not often.
Y'all know what hood rat juice is?
If I need a sugary beverage, I'm gonna drink some Kool-Aid or Dr. Pepper.
Tito's.
No, Tito's is good. We like Tito's over here.
I'm on point, Gary. I lost 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I know. I'm proud of you. I just
had a Casamigos.
It's come to the hard part though that I actually do some work now.
Every person that comes over, anybody that parties or comes over that's under 24, all fucking want Casamigos. I don't know what it is.
What about Tito's? That's the thing.
It got trendy.
Tito's vodka
is old.
What I say?
What I say? Under 24.
Everybody under 24 want Casamigos. They either want some Henny, so you get the real big bottles of Henny, or you get the Casamigos.
What do you have,
all girls under 25, 24 likes Casamigos. I don't know what it is, but it is the weirdest thing ever.
You have a mentee group?
Are you narrowing down the whereabout to the next meetup and the dates?
I'm working on it, big dog.
Because I
He
need
said
to
it was gonna be in the islands.
I need to go ahead and put in some vacation.
The what?
He
The
said
island?
it was, yes. He said it's gonna be in the islands where you could be at the pool and see the beach at the ocean at the same time.
What
Y'all
island?
didn't hear that? He put it in the chat.
Oh, so you need a passport? Sounds like it.
No, I'm
Well,
not doing that.
he's looking at some of the what do you call it? The U.S. What do you call it?
I'm not doing a meetup in no outside of the U.S.
That motherfucker be barren.
Anton, you don't have to lie to them. You could tell them what you said.
Oh.
He said it's gonna be somewhere nice and warm.
That's what Carrie's trying to get me.
I got 2 of 6 abs, so I'm working on it.
Shout out to the 2 of 6.
I'm working.
You can get some abs made now though. So
yeah, I sent this chick a picture. I made them on my app. I had all 6 of them. Mm-hmm.
Then she gonna be disappointed when she get the real thing.
I think just hopefully by the time I see her, they there for real.
You gotta under promise and over deliver, bro.
Oh man.
All right, y'all got anything else before I read the rest of these super chats so we can get up out of here? Do y'all want me to go back to the old format or do y'all prefer it like this?
No,
I like structure.
I like this.
It's an Anton be wanting to party. You got to tell him no. Actually, I don't. I'll be wanting to chill, and they be like, "Let's party."
I have my best friend Justin. He every time he'll get anybody drunk in the world, even people that ain't never drank in their life.
That's toxic.
That's who he is. Anywhere he goes, he gonna get somebody drunk.
I don't know about
I used to be, man. Them days is dead.
I'm gonna bring Justin to y'all. Gotta meet Justin. He a pilot. I'm gonna bring Justin to the next meetup.
He better be a good person too.
Oh yeah, he's a real good person. What do you mean a good person? Like how? Just like a
good energy, man. You gotta have when you.
Oh
when
yeah.
Justin around people with good energy.
Yeah, he's a.
All right. Well, let me read some of these super chats so we can get y'all up out of here. Tazzy says Slimmy gonna hate this, but this was an arranged marriage, by the way.
No, that's fire.
It's gonna work too.
No, that's no. Arranged marriages work.
89% chance of working.
We're gonna get Slimmy an arranged marriage, y'all. Shout out to Tazzy. Tell her to do the Kendrick cam. Q Diddy got some ones.
I don't know what that means.
Q Diddy did the Kendrick cam before.
Oh man.
Why Carrie look like Morpheus? Hey Anton, have you seen Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit talk about Kevin Samuels not helping anyone also when he said an angry man was on the panel and there was no putback thoughts?
You can't. Given you can't.
Can't what?
You can't say anything. Like in the setting that was said, those men weren't going to push back on him saying that. It's just like, be quiet.
I seen MTR did a reaction to it. To be honest with you, I genuinely don't care.
Yeah, it's nothing. It was nothing. Yeah.
I have a relationship with his mother, and I don't really, at this point, it's like just peace. I just want his family to have peace and to be able to focus on what he got to focus on. I don't focus on what everybody else is talking on. I'm so busy building my own thing. I don't even concern myself with the stuff of the past no more. I'm so busy focused on trying to keep Carrie from going off camera because I said something crazy or some shit like that. So
and I don't even think Fresh and Fit is like that no more. Like no one cares. They're done.
So I don't have anything negative to say about anybody. I wish them well. I hope that their conversation was productive, and I hope that they got something out of it. I hope that it was beneficial for them.
Godspeed.
You're right. I'm just not on that. I don't really care no more. I've already moved on past all of that nonsense.
Is that a white chair, Carrie?
What is Jay Sean? It's like cream.
It's gonna be brown in about 365 days.
Somebody said Carrie got more J. Sean, LOL. What's that mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
God bless all of those boys over there. I hope they're doing well. Let me read the rest of these super chats. I don't have no smoke for nobody. Latoya says she focuses on job title, not realizing that executive level means that you can do the job of all of those under you when needed. Show your value. That's a fact. AD, they saying that the CFPB closing could cause another 2008 like crash. Any truth you think? I don't think that there's any truth. I think that the market is always going to be cyclical, whether it's real estate, stocks, jobs. There's always going to be a market correction when everything get oversaturated. Slimmy eat chicken like a cannibal, says lightning. Tyron says price going down for sure. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Shout out to everybody that hold this down. I'm always amazing how this platform has grown, and I'm just thankful and I'm amazing. So I never expected for this platform to go as fast as it did, to be honest with you. I'm still confused how we get so much more motion than everybody else. But I would really appreciate if everybody makes sure that they subscribe to the platform. And we want to continue to push. Any final thoughts, y'all?
Yeah, man. Tell these women they gotta chill with the negativity. Rest in your feminine energy, man. Like, cut that negative shit out, man. It's keeping y'all from getting jobs, getting men, shit, getting laid. Stop. Shut your mouth, man. Just be a woman. Be a feminine woman. Soft, tender to the touch.
I like to piggyback off what Slimmy said, and women just throw back to the one you love.
That too. Shit, hell yeah. That part.
All right.
Twice.
Carrie, Molly, any thoughts?
Stop drinking Kool-Aid.
I can
Yeah,
do
don't
that.
drink that.
I
Bad
can
for
do
you.
that. I'll do that. I can do that.
Infuse your water with fruit. There you go.
Right. All right.
And happy birthday again, Rita.
Hey.
And Leslie.
And Leslie.
Yeah.
And Les. So
Happy birthday,
Y'all
Rita.
like I said, I'm gonna let her spend the night tonight, and let her spend the night tonight. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.
Come on.